Blue does not. Well,
Good morning,
early
everyone.
morning.
It's great to have you with us here. We're just after 10 o'clock. We just about to get the game going here, waiting for one athlete to make their way back to the ice before we do so. Just a little pit stop, I think, Mike.
Yep.
Well, we're in for an absolutely amazing game today. Mike, tell us about these two teams. We've been watching them all week. Of course, McEwen's not been on the stream yet, but certainly we've seen Epping. What do you think we should be watching for today?
Well, it's funny. Yesterday we talked about possibly seeing a Saskatchewan provincial final. Today we might see a Brier final here. You never know with these two teams. Two of the top teams in Canada. They know each other well. They've probably played each other 50 times over their careers. And we're going to be in for a good one.
Yes, and of course, as you'll watch Team McEwen, they have just three of them playing. Colin Hodgson is not here for the game, so it'll just be three of them. They played three all weekend. It seems to have been working for them. They did, though, go right down to the C, Mike, early, but they did fight their way through.
Yeah, they had a slow start during the event, but they seem to be catching stride here and getting hot at the right time because, you can prove the best teams get better as the event goes on, so they're showing that, and no surprise they're here in the semifinals.
And we should say that by virtue of being the A qualifier, Team Epping did get the choice of hammer or stone colors. They chose hammer. They also got second practice. McEwen did choose the yellow stones. Of course, they've been talking to the other teams. They have a sense of the stones, and we haven't really seen anything, Mike, on this sheet to tell us that either set there's anything significant between them.
No, we haven't seen them really change anything out, and might be one rock curls a little bit more than another, but they figure that out pretty quick. And most seems to get them all matched up, and the ice has been fantastic as well all weekend.
Yes. Well, before we actually get into the commentating on the game, we do want to do our land acknowledgement. The Banff Curling Club is located within the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. We acknowledge the deeply rooted history of this land, and we respect and are grateful to live, work, and curl on the traditional territories and home of the Irie Nakota Nations. That's Bearspaw, Wesley, Chiniki, the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Siksika, Kainai, and Piikani, the Tsuut'ina Nation, and the Region 3 Métis Nation. Mike, we're first rocks here for Team Epping as they throw a corner guard.
They're not wasting any time here.
Real close.
First rock went into the top button.
I think we're still there.
They're calling a corner guard right off the start, so we're going to expect lots of rocks to play.
It'll be interesting to see, Mike. Team Epping, by virtue of running the table in the A side, didn't play at all yesterday, whereas McEwen played 3 games. It'll be interesting to see if there's any effects there.
Well, you'd think McEwen might be tired, but sometimes it's an advantage to be going in on a winning note here. I mean, yes, Epping did qualify in the A and hasn't played in a couple days, so we'll see if there's any rust.
They're heavy, Vinny, heavy.
This ice looks fast this morning, Steve.
Yeah, I had 14.3 on the first throws of the day, which usually would be about 13.5. So, I mean, as this ice gets keener and keener in the first couple ends, it'll be interesting to see where it lands, Mike.
Well, that corner guard, they got off it early, and the thing, it just kept going and going. So I look back, I think they're surprised how tight it ended up.
Real close.
Well, if we can.
But we know we've had beautiful movement up inside out, outside in. There's nothing you can bury here on the sheet. It's pretty consistent across.
That was at the center line when it got to the hog line, Mike, and it is going to be over biting 12 foot.
Yeah, it's almost completely lost back there, Steve.
That's right. That's those of you just joining us today. It's one of the sayings we have in the Libis.
Yeah.
Which is our glossary of terms, as well as our strategic commentary notes that we use as we watch the players
Oh, we
play.
steal them from other people, Steve.
I got a little hard.
That's completely buried. They're going to chase it here, trying to freeze down on top. Oh, they're chasing, trying to tap it out.
Curl, you got it. Clean, straight. Straight distance. Straight distance. Straight distance. Shot.
Oh, boy.
I don't think we're going to have to help much with the strategic part of the
What's up,
game.
Derek?
Listening to these two teams, there's probably not two smarter skips out there. I mean, they've seen it all, done it all, so most of this game we'll probably just listen in to see what they have to say. You and I could probably learn something here, Steve.
Push.
I know I can, Mike.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, plugged it back there.
I was hoping to get rid of both and roll over on the side.
Just a little bit higher than halfway.
Well, there you go. There's a quick advantage here for Team McEwen.
Just touch the line.
When you have two teams this level, one slight
Just
mistake
nibble center
changes
line.
the end. You know?
Okay.
So you're going to see another center guard here, and then you'll probably have to see Epping chase for most of the end here.
This is what happened early on with Clyder yesterday, and they got up pretty early, McEwen, but of course Clyder came right back with 2 threes. It was a tied game until they blew it open in
good.
7 with a 4, Mike.
Yeah, well, that's a
Line's
good young
good.
team.
I think it's close.
Unfortunate
Line.
for them, you get all the way to C qualifier. They
Line.
lost the B
This is curling a
qualifier
lot.
and the C qualifier. They lose
Line's
the B
good.
qualifier,
Line's
this is the
good
B
now.
semi.
Clean.
Line's
B
good.
semi, Mike.
Just
Clean.
nibble center.
No.
Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Curl.
No, they lost the B
Curl.
Yep.
Curl. Curl.
qualifier.
Curl.
Qualifier, C
good
qualifier,
spot.
so
Good. Shot.
that's hard when you lose 2 qualifier games.
Good sweep.
Yeah, and the point difference and the money, Mike. Those are 2 things that you get if you win those, because the teams that lose this morning will get 4,000. Second place team after the final game will get 6 and 9,000 for the winners. So lots to be played for here, and of course points, Mike. Points.
Yeah, well, that's all.
Shot.
Wow.
Starts fresh again, I believe, now that we have an Olympic qualifier. So I think all these teams
just
are going to
throw
try
another
to
one, eh?
continue to get points over the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that or in turn around. Out turn guard. Okay.
Now that really didn't work out too well. There's 2 center line guards. Yellow is
Got
shot at
her.
the top of the button.
Right here.
Yeah, I like. No, I like the in. Why would we go out? I know.
mean, I'd
he's
like this.
rolling away. He's rolling away if he hits it. Yeah, I like that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fight before. I think similar broom.
So because they have 2 center guards and that rock is only half open, they're going to try and bury another one in here. They could have guarded and
Like
waited a
closer,
little
like-
bit longer to make this call.
Okay. I got close.
Line's good. Broom.
Okay.
Off then.
I think Epping's going to be running that center line back
Stay
again.
with it.
Okay, we're gonna put it right
Stay
here.
with it.
Yep. Right here, Derek. This is where you want it.
Whoa.
Yep. Set up
Whoa.
the jam. Set up the jam.
Whoa.
Okay. Good
Whoa.
call. Okay.
Good weight call.
It's not bad. Make that double.
Yeah, I've got a thin half.
Okay, that's perfect.
Well, Mike just
Make it, Fred.
didn't quite get it underneath enough, would you say? Or?
Well, it's just a little deep actually back 4, so it set this double up. But
Yep.
McEwen's not totally disappointed because even if they make the double, they're going to wrap it around again. Oh, just rubbed on the guard there. So
You have a place that, but better, you think?
yeah, they're going to have to put it directly in front of that yellow this time and not show them any part of it.
Yeah.
Didn't miss by much there.
I think so. Yeah.
No, that was close.
Right here. Kind of split the middle.
Yeah.
Halfway.
Yeah.
Just touch the line.
I think so.
They should know this, Mike. They were throwing on this side on the way down in their practice, so they should have a good sense of what gets them to center line.
Well, it's great sweeping ice. They should be able to maneuver this rock if they have to. We've seen that we've been able to make them bend it pretty easy.
I guess for Team McEwen, we're going to have to call it
Whoa.
sweeper ice.
Whoa!
For
Off!
ice.
Don't touch.
Has to sit.
Line's good.
Well, and we have our
No
other
call.
semifinal going on over here on sheet 2. Team
might
Cooey
throw it.
Stay
against
close.
surprising team out there. Team
Whoa,
Dice had a
whoa.
great game last night against Team Flash,
Shot.
and they're winning because they won. Now they get to play against Team Cooey.
Yeah, and they came through Conshoe, and then they came through Van Amsterdam, and yeah, they. I think we would say, obviously, the 4th-ranked team or 4th-seeded team in this event was Team Flash. We gave them the better odds to win, but certainly Dice earned it.
Yeah, they played fantastic. And now they have Cooey in trouble over there in the first end.
Well, that time they came across the face of it, Mike, and missed it on the other side.
It's It's hard
Speed's
to do.
nice, bud.
Yeah.
And of course, we should remind our viewers that Ryan Dice, who's normally the skip of that team, is at home. And
He's probably tuning in, trying to get a little glance of his team over there.
Yeah, Ryan, let us know if you're out there so we can make sure we...
keep you updated.
That's right. Or anybody in Saskatchewan. We had a great group watching yesterday asking about the Clyder game and that. So if you're out there and you're a fan of Cooey or Dice, let us know. And we will keep you informed. But as Ryan Dice home, Dalen Myers, brother Kirk Myers, he's out there skipping the team, and they're having some success.
Line's good.
Oh. Qualifying
Line's
this field
good.
is pretty great. That's
Line's good.
quite an
Hit it a
establishment. Look at the other
Easy,
three
easy.
teams
Okay,
that are out
line's
here
good.
besides Dice. I mean, they're
Clean.
all
Clean.
top 10 in
You might have to
Canada.
curl this. Go ahead. Yep, go, Derek. Gotta go. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry, top 10 in
Good.
the world.
Yeah. Epping's 17 in Canada, but he's 7 in the world, Mike.
Yeah,
so we'll go with the world one.
Yeah.
There we go. Of course, Ryan Dice's team is number 73 in the world, and they are number 46 in the Curling Canada point race. So no slouches, obviously. And, of course, Saskatchewan, tough province, much like we see with the women in Manitoba, Mike. There's just this good depth there, and it's great watching. And Saskatchewan's done a great job developing those curlers and putting together good programming. And Pat Simmons doing a great job with their Excel program.
Well, and they're all young teams, Steve, so they're going to be around for a few years. So. Well, Epping's got to play a run back here. It's close on this one.
Just clipped the one over top. But at least it's his blue now next time he's running it in. So for an option, he's...
I like
and they've
the
thrown it
line.
enough, Mike, you'd expect the next one to be made.
Yeah, they're going to play another draw in here, try and get top of the button.
You put it right on the pin.
There you go.
Well, Angelo Giovanelio is watching. Go up and go, he says, supporting from Cornwall, Ontario. Well, glad you can join us. So it's just after lunch there. So Mike's probably got a good lunch feed right in front of him as he watches this.
Well, it's a great day for curling today. 2 big games here at the Banff Classic, ATB, and there's some Manitoba women's on TV as well today.
Line's
I don't think
I
it's
tried to
caught.
catch a little bit this morning.
Might have to
Probably
curl.
curl.
Keep an eye on those as we
Has to
go
curl.
here.
We know we're the
Get
number
ready.
one show
Throw
out
it to
there, but
Jack.
we'll if
Okay,
they want to
just
flip
at the
over
end
during
and then
commercial
throw.
breaks.
Hard, hit it.
No, it's
Deep.
not.
Don't leave him a double. Deep. Go
Yep,
deep
yep,
then.
yep.
Go deep.
Whoa, whoa. Okay.
Well, there's a mistake because you had a chance to
Going for
probably
the blank?
steal, but they're going for the blank here.
Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, you had 2 options here, right, Mike? You could either draw it around and try to get your 1, but
Guys
you're
okay with this?
first
Quarter
in
off?
and risky against 2, right, in the 4-foot. Instead, might as well go for the double. If you give up 1, I don't think that's the end of the world here, but it's a pretty automatic double if he gets by the blue.
Well, yeah, I think it's either you're getting a blank or you're giving up a 2 steal with this call. It's hard to not hit the back one. You only have a little bit of the yellow showing.
Whoa.
Great job there by John Epping. Of course, that's why they are here in this game, Mike, because of shots like that we've
Beautiful
seen
throw.
all day on Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, you know what? I hate to say it, that's a big mistake by McEwen slipping deep there. You heard him holler, take it back, take it back. He knew that Epping was going to take a run at that blank, and you have a chance to force, maybe steal, and get up on a team like Epping. You got to take advantage of it.
Yeah. And Mike, today we don't need to talk about the 4th and 5th ends. So
No, we're not bringing that up.
no, it's all gone.
Yeah, long gone.
Well, and we got Puff the Magic Dragon back. He's been watching the stream. Don't know the name of the person, but that's the @ name, Mike, or the hashtag name. But
That's the
anyways,
name.
they're cheering for Cooey with big caps. So we'll make sure we keep you updated. They just finished the first end. No score posted yet, but we'll let you know. No indication yet what happened.
No, it looks like Dice is throwing first over there, so
It would have been a steal then, because
yeah, the
Cooey
results, Lots of rocks in play.
Yeah.
Yeah, by virtue of winning the B
you have a little
qualifier,
bit on
they
that, I
had
can pull
last
it out.
rock playing over there. So dice continuing to impress. I wonder if Myers is going to have an identity crisis because we call him Dice all weekend. Of course, we're referring to the team, Mike, but
It's possible. It's possible. Well, there is a dice on the team right now.
Should be okay
That's
with
right.
that rock, eh, Langer?
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
And they must have a 5-man roster on Team Dice.
yeah, a lot
You
of
don't
these
get those
teams-
jackets
Line's
made up
good.
quickly.
We're looking
Yeah.
like top 4.
Close.
We're over there.
Okay.
Still running a little bit, John. It's real close, though.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Line's great.
Okay, top 4.
Go ahead. Mate.
This one's carving
Go
in
ahead.
nicely, Mike. We've seen that from the
ahead.
tog line in. It
Keep
just
going.
goes.
That's good. That's good. That's great. That's great.
It's almost like a snowboard track there, eh? Just
Yeah, it just goes right in sideways.
Mike, you're an ice maker. Maybe as we get this end started, just some rocks and play. Tell us a little bit about what makes the ice curl here. Like, how do they get this different variations of curl? They pebble, they scrape, they flood, they nip, they do all these types of things. So where's the magic sauce? I guess they also paper rocks.
Well, if I had told you all that, I'd have to kill you. But
Oh,
there's a lot to it, I'll tell you. It's not just one thing, Steve. Your temperature's got to be controlled correctly. Your rocks have to be nice and aggressive and enhanced once in a while. Scraping patterns are big things. So
Yeah.
basically, as an ice maker, you just got to know what you're doing to get it to
Triangle
curl.
here.
so Mike, what you're really telling me is for $3.99 online, you can go to the Libis and you can find a course. And if you were to tell me, you'd kill me. Okay, no, that's
pretty
good.
much
So
it, yeah.
we'll go with that. But you gave us a couple little
Come close.
tidbits there, Mike. So absolutely,
Well, we
it's,
could be here all day, and nobody wants to listen to me talk that long.
okay.
It's all about passion, Steve.
Oh, it was close.
That's what I say. If you put the
Real
effort in to
close.
figure it out, put the time in, you'll get good quality ice.
We're looking like team.
Judy Hebert has asked for some updates for the McEwen game. Well,
Wait close, John.
Judy, I don't like to say this, but Team Dice stole 3 in the first end. So Team Kevin Cooley is down 3 after 1. Lots of game left and, well, a great team. So I imagine that will change. But, yes, it's 3-0 Team Dice over Team Cooley after 1. And we will tell you that Carter Rycroft is back in today and playing lead, Mike. Lead for the team.
Lead Stones.
That's what he said.
Benny
He thought
Hebert's
he was
playing
gonna
second.
go a bit more. Yeah. The way was perfect.
A gentleman by the name of Kirk
Yeah.
Gruno
That's what I thought.
has sent us a comment, Mike. He's
Kirk Gruno.
Oh, Gruno, sorry.
Gruno.
I was trying to make it, disguise who he was.
I like the way
Looking
he
for
threw.
some
I saw, like,
telestrating, Mike.
more.
He's wanting to see some telestrating, so we'll do that for you, Kirk, here. Especially now that we're seeing lots of rocks in
Roll
play.
and die.
Gruno knows that I just want this in Okotoks, the telestrator.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Things are setting up here, Mike. Why don't you use telestrator? Tell us what you think should happen here from Epping.
I missed it.
Epping show right now.
I didn't get
I
it.
think he's going to have to peel the guard, Steve, because the
They-
angles
they-
aren't great for him.
It never should have done what it
I
did.
don't think you could try this shot here, Steve, if you
Doesn't
want to
curl.
maybe peel out those 2 rocks, but that's risky.
It's probably faster too, right?
The blue in behind that yellow there is what hurts. It's just a little deep, so that's hurting the other rocks. But they're going to try a little hit and roll here.
Yeah.
Just going to kill the back blue one, Mike, trying to get the
Yeah,
inside.
well, that rock's not helping them, so.
Yeah, it's not going to factor probably.
Real close.
You want to keep your rocks up in the control zone, so
Real
at the top
close.
4, top 8 area. As soon as you slide a little deep, you're advantage to the other team. Looks like he's going to, he's close here. This is going sideways.
Well, great throw, great call, and look at that, Mike.
Beautiful.
That is a good little Christmas tree going on there.
You're in the holiday spirit.
Well, Mikey gave me a nice present this morning, and, that put me right there.
That's breakfast.
You just freeze an edge on this?
Or what my wife, it's not, I didn't buy you a gift. That's Carly. My
Oh,
wife.
you didn't
She
even know
gets you.
about it. Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know.
Thanks, Joel.
Well, your name's on it, just so you know, Mike.
Oh, okay.
As far as
Oh,
I'm concerned, you're just teasing me.
she's the kind, generous
Even
one in
if
the
it
family.
ended up here, I don't think that's that bad.
And she did go in and buy breakfast too, so Really, I gave you nothing today, Steve.
Okay, well, love you too. Well, Puff the Magic Dragon, she's let us know. It's Janet Holmes from Crossfield, Alberta, longtime Team Cooey fan. Thank you, Janet, for letting us know. It's always nice to call you by that name rather than Puff.
Maybe there's a story behind Puff the Magic
No
Dragon.
bounce there.
Obviously, there is.
We'll wait and find out.
Line.
No bounce.
Just drawing on top here, Mike.
As long as you're
Line's
not
good.
bouncing.
Coming down, yeah.
No bounce.
Corner guard, corner freeze on
Can't
one of those
bounce.
blues. Preferably the top one.
Yeah.
Looks perfect. Might be a teens heavy, but it's coming right down.
We just. Yep.
that's
Just
absolutely-
shave a tiny bit.
Great shot.
Good shot.
I guess today,
You might see some rocks flying here,
On
Steve.
the wide here, eh?
I think they can make contact with that back blue.
Kind of seeing that into there.
Yeah.
Ryan Fry's coming down. Take a look, and we'll listen
know.
to the conversation.
Donovan
Yeah, if
hasn't
you
even
miss it, we're
topped,
dead,
does he?
though.
You think you can get rid of one,
You can, yeah.
and then you
You can definitely hammer the double.
Yeah, that blue's not in
get-
the way anymore, so
Yeah.
that double's a lot easier.
the middle, like going
Yeah.
just through and roll. It's
Yeah.
just if I ever hang it, I'm
Same weight. Let's try and get low. Let's try and, Matty, let's throw back 8 low.
back 8.
Back 8 low.
So low would be center line side when they're playing that in-turn hit here.
So low
Yeah,
is
but
the
you don't
side
want this
closest to
popping
center
out.
then? Is that?
That's
no,
not good.
not necessarily. It'd be kind of
Well, then this is
closest
the
to
wrong shot.
the opposite side of the broom. So wherever the broom is would be the high side of the rock.
Yep.
If it crosses the face, that'd be the low side.
Back 8.
One more thing for the
Yeah,
Limbus.
back 8, back 12's fine.
I'm assuming that's what it is.
I'm going to fact check.
At
I'm going to
Tuesday,
fact check
at Tuesday
that, though.
night men's, we don't holler down. Let's hit it low. We just said, let's try to hit it. Could be wide open, but we'll just try to hit the rock.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
That's good.
Yes.
Really good shot here. Just papers by.
Good shot.
Exactly what he called for. Exactly what is made. I think the day off had no effect, Mike.
Yeah, I don't think so. Although, McEwen is a little hotter at the gate here. Epping's just trying to weather the storm a bit, but shots like that will
I think
help.
you're just gluing it in here. Just move this an inch.
You're never getting rid of 2 blues.
Right here.
How?
Right here. You can top this an inch.
Same weight then, eh? Same weight.
That was, yeah,
He swept it a bit.
no more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So Team Fleury will be in the wild game against either Darcy Roberts or Rachel Holman, I guess.
Holman or Duncan?
Duncan. Doesn't matter who. So I'm assuming if Duncan wins Manitoba, Duncan's not Manitoba.
They're both from Ontario, I think,
Yeah.
right? Of course, you get points playing in the provincial event, so
Whoa.
the way the
Whoa,
standings are
But
now
line's
doesn't
fine.
determine it.
Interesting. Well, all we know for sure is Tracy Fleury will beat him. She had a disappointing result at the Manitoba Provincials, so
Try not to hook anything.
this one's over curling a little bit, Steve.
All right, Mike, what's that going to leave
That
here
pick?
for Epping?
2/3 ish of that.
Yeah, they're going to try and maybe
Like that?
get rid of all the yellows here. Oh, there you go.
this
Draw
one-
this up. Yeah, that
No,
one.
that doesn't go across.
Fry,
does
how
it?
much do you have, my
Kind
man?
of crotch it here, Steve, into this. That yellow goes. This,
Thick half
this
is
yellow
exactly
goes
what
out
you
the back.
need.
And maybe the yellow you're hitting spins out
We
the
can
side.
double peel,
Oh, God, those are
What
some
I
bad
was
lines.
sort of seeing.
but
It opens
you,
up
yeah,
the blues
double
and-
peel, or you try and make these all go, and we sit 3.
Yeah.
There, you got to make them all go.
Double peel.
Yeah.
Well, change their mind.
Like this.
Well, they're looking so good if they can
Yeah.
ever get those guards out.
Everything's
They'll
in
have
the
multiple
house.
ways,
Pretty
Mike,
good, I
right?
think.
To
Yeah.
get possible blank if he double peels, Mike?
Well, everything's possible with these two
Whoa,
teams,
whoa.
Steve.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa! Whoa!
Should spin.
Shot.
Shot right.
And Mike, the double peels because he really doesn't see how he can get multiples the way it's set up. Even though
Well,
he's
he
sitting
just
one.
wants to have more access to those yellows to make him go away. He could see enough of it, but maybe not quite enough to make the shot
You
he's
gotta
thinking.
nose it.
And if you're McEwen, what are you?
You
Are
got to
trying
kill
to?
some blues here.
Be nice to just
But I don't know. You
Gotta
can
just
probably only
block
get
things
rid
a
of one
little.
here. Definitely going to see some
Those are
granite moving here.
pretty good.
I don't know if that top blue
7/8 nose.
will go straight sideways. I don't know if
7/8
there's enough
on each
action.
side.
Normal. If you
Okay.
could just say
Okay.
your roll here is not
So
bad.
the rock that is full 8 foot, the blue in the middle will be gone for sure. But that might be it.
It's on the nose. Normal.
And the yellow at the back could be possibly gone as well, which is probably what they want. Because that yellow, even though it's shot, it's not helping them right now.
And the sooner they get it out of the way, the sooner they get the blue out of the way.
That's correct.
Well-
So you never know. Your blank might be in play here.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
See how many rocks go here.
Hard.
Yep.
Not a ton of weight here.
Go. Just kiss it. Good shot.
Oh, there you
A lot
go.
better than it was.
Yep. Really good. Angles worked out pretty good.
I like that.
Or like millimeter high with peel.
Millimeter
Or-
high.
Oh, those two blues are lined up right now, straight back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you leave him.
They want to play this, Steve.
It's not awful to
center
make.
here.
It's not awful to make that. This ticks it back to here.
then the
Pretty
shot's the
good, I
best
think.
result.
Top one goes, and this one goes out the
Yep.
back like that, Steve.
Yeah, because like you said, Mike, I think that's exactly it. The problem he's going to worry about when it's yellow shot, yellow coming into blue, that going and that going. So
Like I said,
Like my shot or yours?
Blank might be in play here. Especially if the
I'm going
shooter
to try and
doesn't
hit it a
stick
hair
around.
high to make sure we get this. That's
Okay.
my call. Or I'm
Yeah.
going to call for
He's trying to get rid of 3 yellows.
millimeter high.
this is Monday night, Mike. The 8 would be
Just
in play,
make it, Fry.
Yeah, oh yeah.
but not at this level.
No, right now it might be blank. The shooter rolls, the blank's
Whoa.
in play.
Yep. Yep.
Just hit a little too thick.
It's good.
Good, Fry.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, Bruno said now I'm showing off with the Telstrator.
You can't win, Mike.
I can't win.
Your draw path.
You asked for it, Bruno.
And since
I
we're
don't
in the
see
Christmas
this being
spirit,
very good for us.
we're giving.
Yes.
I mean, I guess you could.
Bruno, you just need to figure out how to make this work for us.
If he
You
nuts
know,
it, he's
Katokes,
got-
'cause
I don't think all
in
three aren't going though. For if we're there.
we could exchange services here. We're going to teach Saxby how to
Can't really
do
play anything there though.
instant replay, and he can show Bruno
Well, the
how to use the
only
Telstrator.
shot is this
Huh? I
double
like it.
slice it through.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's that or draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not good right now.
Both are not super easy.
There's
No.
not a lot of easy doubles here.
No, I could easily jam that
That's
for
what,
fun.
that's what he's worried about.
So if we
I
play,
think he's gonna. I think he's
played-
gonna end
if
up
we
at
went
the end
here-
of the day. If
Yeah,
they don't
I
draw,
don't
they're
mind
gonna
the
play
shot.
this little
yeah. So
double.
this is okay, right?
I actually kind of like that right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But they're scared to jam it, so that's why they're not sure if they want to try it.
Yeah.
So the other option, Mike, is
Yeah.
said is to draw it right in here.
Yeah. Put another yellow in.
You're taking edge for draw. It's close to that.
One straight one.
Whatever one you threw in your first one, we were.
I think we got to be there.
Okay.
Because I'm just trying to bite the line. That's it.
Yeah, this looks good.
I don't want to curl more than that. Yeah, that's good.
So they're trying to draw around that
Numbers you
stagger.
got from
Just bite the
Bell,
center
so
line.
put the 7 first. Top 8, nibble 4, right?
Yeah.
And we just want to just touch center.
Nibble. Is that what you're writing down? I figured that.
Oh, it should be pretty decent.
The syllabus. Right, big shot here. They're all big shots, Mike.
Oh, I know. But the scary part is there's a big end in play here for blue. You have to be so precise here because they could easily slash those 2 yellows and sit 3.
How's the weight, Derek?
Hard! Hard, Derek. Hard line.
Gotta get this by. Gotta get this by. They'll leave it up high then.
That's not quite as fast over there. Shoot, sorry.
Oh, they haven't thrown those draw.
I
That
knew it was
draw
going to be not
that
quite as
side
good as this side.
since practice. So
Well, Derek,
hard,
you know, he's
but-
been a lone sweeper.
Got a quarter.
on
yeah, we
6
did talk to him
wrongs, yeah.
earlier once there. He said,
I asked,
Maybe less.
I asked what it was like to play with 3, and he
Quarter.
says, Skip loves it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, of course, he's kidding around,
No, I'm
but
not-
yes,
I'm
he
not- I
is
get
sweeping
that. I
every
just
rock.
missed
There's
that
no
second.
break. Usually in the 4-person,
Good play, yeah. Like
4-person
Bryce said,
team,
you could
you have
play
a
that
chance
into
to
that in the cross.
Yeah.
maybe take 1 rock off,
yeah,
Mike.
and he said earlier in the weekend they were throwing everything
tough
light and
shots to
tight,
come
so
up
he was
with,
definitely
but-
swinging every rock. So
Yeah, lone sweeper,
Big
light and
double
tight is not a
call.
good
If
combination for
if
you.
like
But obviously, he sweeps great because here they are.
the only other call for 2
Semi-final.
boys is to just freeze low.
Here.
Freeze low on that
That's
fry.
really
We kind of
good.
got him in a couple
A lot
of
of
ways.
ways.
But I'm up for the double too.
That depends what you see.
No, if we sit, yeah, we'd be jamming all day. That jams all day. But isn't this? Yeah. He's
Wow.
yeah. It'd be hard.
Like even if you double stuff these and roll to here, is that bad? Like with this.
No.
Depends how it lines up. Yeah, no, I know. Those are 3 shots.
they don't. Epping's not sure if he wants to move this rock here, Steve, because right now this here is lined up to jam. Change those angles a bit. They're talking about maybe playing this run back
And then I
double.
drop for 2.
That kind of opens up the most opportunity,
Or
doesn't
no,
it?
they actually think they can see
I
enough
love
of this, and they're just going to play the same shot they did
Exactly.
to blank
we
the
can
last
see
day.
it.
Little
Yeah,
last
I didn't know they
come
could
in.
see that much of it.
Well, thanks to some great camera angling
Think
here.
third.
Third?
Third gets it.
Work done by our fine arts major in theater, not drama,
Not
with
drama.
movement classes. That's Fenya Young.
Best move that was made all
hairline.
weekend.
Yeah.
Putting her on the camera.
Oh, it's kind of hard on a dad to be punted out in a nice way.
Whoa!
Closer.
Whoa!
This is by.
And there's the double.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, we need one of those buttons, right, Mike? That was
Firm on
easy.
the nose.
There you go.
Firm.
He's going to throw the double, and Epping will have the draw for 2.
Just like we thought this time would play out, like Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Just firm. Firm on the nose. Okay, last.
Well, thank you, MJ. And as you can see, Saxby, the technical director, right on your suggestion. Wonderful. And you'll see the pips over on the right side now. So thank you for that. We don't always focus on the other sheet, but it is a smart move. So thank you.
Whoa!
Kinda getting a lot of advice out there.
Yeah, well, no, it's just that the second picture was covering the scoreboard. So moving it to the other side was a good suggestion, and we took it.
Shot.
There you
And
go.
there, while that was happening, another good shot. Lots of good happening here, Mike.
Yeah,
It's
double.
Christmas time.
Great double there. I'll draw for 2.
Taking no time, too, in terms of where to put the broom. They've done their draw to the buttons here earlier when they started, so.
Now,
Nice.
interesting comment by McEwen here earlier. This side's a little slower than the out turn going away. The out turn coming home here, like I said, might be a little slower. We got to watch for that. Let's see if we can get a time on this one, Steve.
Okay. Well, you're Dr. Stopwatch, so.
I have it here. Works most of the time.
I don't think we got it all out. Gotta go wait.
Well, they're certainly in the 8 foot now, so it's just a matter of getting it there.
14-2. There you go. No problem.
No problem.
Guessed right over there.
That'll be a 2 for Team Epping. They'll take a 2-0 lead over Team McEwen. McEwen had Epping in some trouble in the first end, but let him out, and Epping made him pay for it here in second.
Yeah, exactly. Got up 2 all of a sudden.
Well, quick update over on sheet 2. On Kevin Cooey's first shot, he had a chance for a thin double to sit 4. Hit it a little thick, rolled over top. Dalen Muirs and his last drew in and forced Cooey to a draw to the pin, which he made. So it's 3-1 Dice, and Dice does have last rock. So as I said, we'll keep an eye over there, and as we bring you this game and keep you with those updates.
Hey, top 4 liner.
Top
Yep.
4.
Top 4 right in, eh? Up
Yep.
by 2. That's the nice one, right?
Oh, they're happy now. That's for sure. Getting up
That was
2.
close.
And an even ends, Mike. I know it's early.
Real
even
close,
ends, but
John.
Doesn't matter.
Still running straight.
You don't get
Stay
a
when
lot.
it's there, then.
You don't
Still
get a
running
lot
there.
of great opportunities when you have 2
Now it's
teams at
catch
this
and curl.
level.
We need
Okay,
it.
now it's catch and curl. 14.
14 is
close
pretty
to you.
close. We just saw
Maybe a hair pass.
John's draw
That's why-
14-2,
That's
swap
throw
to
in
the
here.
tee line. So
Well, halfway, Fred.
No waste of time to throw a halfway guard, they said.
yeah, throwing up the corner.
Interesting, Mike. A lot of times we see them take right close to the center line. McEwen was out at the edge of the 4-foot. Is it swinging that much, or he just wants it a little tighter?
Yeah, just. No, I think
Weight's
it's just
good.
swinging that much. They want to get this over here, at least over to the edge of the 8.
No, it's
And one thing,
Off,
if
off,
you're a
off,
Monday
off,
Night
off.
Leaguer like me, that I've learned from being on these streams, or maybe I learned it from you, or maybe I read it in the Libis, but is that you want to put these guards far enough to the left you don't block your draw path
That's
in case
correct.
you need that.
Especially when you have this much swing.
Real tight.
There you go. I think that yellow's
Hey, buddy.
directly
going?
in the middle of the draw path on
Okay.
the intern. So, just like what you just said, Steve, that might come back to hurt them later on.
Got a good
Line's
chunk
really
less.
good. Line's great.
The side should be
better
faster
halfway.
than
Hard
the
then.
intern.
Nice and tight if you can.
We're
And
getting
that's
close.
only because there
Okay,
was a
whoa,
lot of
whoa,
rocks
whoa,
played
actually,
down
whoa.
Better now.
one side,
Line's
the
great.
first
Yep,
end.
Tight. Tight.
Whoa.
We're tight.
Tight.
We're
Whoa.
tight.
Good spot, Langer.
Throw.
15-2 on that, Steve. So, pretty consistent across the sheet.
Like you said, Mike, once way back in an earlier day, or
what do you need?
maybe I
Just
made it
normal
up.
ice for this
It's
one?
possible.
Right.
Everybody in the team has a job, and usually one of them is to watch paths, right? So when the person goes to throw, they're able to say, "We've been on this path. We haven't been on this path." It's
Yeah, it's
one of those front end jobs. Usually
it's
the
kind
second.
of the whole team's responsibility to know, because the lead might have thrown
I got
that
good
exact
net.
spot earlier and watched
Mine's
exactly how it
good.
ran down the ice and what it felt like for speed.
Real
so
good line run.
Hey,
they're
weight's close.
constantly
Yep.
communicating that to
Weight's
each other,
good.
both paths and speed and
Glue
much
it.
curl in
Line's
certain
perfect.
spots.
You can bounce it a little
It was
bit.
interesting
Yep,
before the
stay on
game,
it.
Mike.
Stay on it. You can bounce a
I was
little.
just happened to be here near the live stream area when John Epping was behind the screen watching, and he was looking in the lights on the ice, and he was looking at the scrape patterns and was making some couple of comments the team made. So even that type of detail they're looking at when they're getting ready to play.
Did you hear any comments?
No, I don't like D's drop, Mike. I kind of stay in my own
Roll
corner.
it,
But
roll it.
Opportunity, you
can.
could turn
Easy,
up,
guys. It felt close.
turn up
Roll
and
if
see
you
what they're
can.
saying.
Okay. Line's not good.
well, line's not good. Let's see where this lined up.
Yeah, I gotta have this. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, there's lots of,
Good
I
shot,
know
Mike.
your ice guys, Brian, them called, Darren, and a few other guys, and they've had some major events. There's
Good on the
lots of
nose.
opportunities for ice
Yeah.
people, I guess. There is men and women out there, so
Yeah.
like, to find out there's lots of great courses. I mean, I even took one the other day from Hans about
Similar ice?
sharpening blades.
I think so.
You figure you know it all anyway, but I always can learn something.
That's great. You always got to be educating yourself, because the other thing, Mike,
got a
is
bit more
technology changes. If you were to learn sweeping and throwing the
Line's
rock
gotta be
10 years
good.
ago and you didn't keep your eyes open, you would have missed a lot of changes that have happened,
Oh yeah,
especially in sweeping.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I've never swept a rock prior to the change
You've never
where I
swept
was
a rock
trying
ever?
to no, where I was trying to curve it in. You're always sweeping to hold it straight.
That's what your team probably says all the time. Yeah, you never swept a rock.
I'm the best 3-foot sweeper you know. I can get more strokes in 3 feet, Mike.
Okay, you want to guard it?
So, Mike, who's got the early advantage here based on the placement of those rocks, knowing, of course, that McEwen has last rock?
Well, Epping's actually okay with the angles right now. They're going to throw up a center guard because they are shot back there in the top of the button.
Like a high guard.
Okay.
Halfway's fine.
There's not really an easy way to get there right now, so they're going to have to throw a double peel here after this one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy.
Easy.
Clean. Easy. Easy if you can. Okay, line's good. Line's great.
Oh.
Where are we, boys? Okay, go ahead, Langer. Go ahead. Go ahead, Langer. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Great throw there.
Yeah, got the guard where they want. Took away the run back, but going to see a double peel
Is
on
it
the
good if I
Blues.
hit the nose?
Yeah, but the shade high is good,
Okay.
right?
And nose is okay.
Yeah, you could make it if you just miss it.
That's an oxymoron, right, Mike? You could
Well,
make
what
it if
they're
you just
saying
miss
is
it.
if they nose hit the blue,
You'd have
he
to just
thinks
wire
it'll
by,
go
but
straight
yeah, it
back
would
onto
work.
the yellow and then
That or you get
into
this.
the blue,
So
which
they're
would
both
be
very close.
McEwen
Yeah.
sitting 2 yellows in the
Take
house.
it firm.
What?
Firm.
Okay.
They're trying to double
just
peel, and
worried
it's
about
okay to
their-
miss it.
Yeah, they're just talking about their tolerance. You know, sometimes it's better to miss slightly wide if you are going to miss compared to slightly tight. So this one here, obviously, they're going to be he'll be a little tight when he lets this one go.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Just like that.
Yo.
Oh, killed both Blues.
Great shot.
Thanks.
He saw it.
Pretty good
You
shot.
know, Carruthers saw that the whole time. He kind of wanted to play that.
That's why I put it a
Shows
millimeter
that.
out, right?
Yeah.
He hit it perfect.
You
Right
like
on the
firm?
nose.
That changed the perplexion of the end.
Oh, big time. This one could change it right back.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, whoa.
It's close.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good.
Shot,
Just going to
Brad.
peek out, but a great shot there. I mean, Mike, if you're a sweeper, and I know you're not, but if you were a sweeper,
What is that supposed to be?
well,
I sweep every
let's,
time
let's
on
be
Tuesdays.
honest. You coach now. So if
That's
you
true.
were a sweeper, Mike, and you hear "yeah, whoa," like, is that a code, or does that mean you put the broom down and you lift it up again?
That
'Cause
means
"yeah, whoa" was
it's
very hard.
extremely close to making the shot. So
Okay,
usually I tell juniors when it's whoa, broom stays on the ice.
gotcha.
Just a matter if you're lightly dusting or or putting tons of pressure. So, but you can't. You don't have time to lift your broom if it's that close.
Okay, I'm just assuming they're doing that for us. Then yeah,
No, that means they're close.
Just roll big. Line.
As a thrower, you love hearing whoa, because you know you're probably going to make the shot.
Yeah, Reed wanted them to roll even wider to make sure there was no
Like
double
that?
and the roll's harder here. So really good chance to tuck one underneath here, Mike, and be shot.
Great hit and roll to the center here.
And of course, blue controls the center with those 2 blue rocks out front. So slight advantage, blue right
Heavy
now.
board.
I'll tell you after this shot.
Yep. Whoa.
Heavy board, John.
Whoa.
Heavy board.
Whoa again here.
It's going to be 3/4 when he hits it. Just not quite enough weight with that hit to get over there.
And I think you can get
That
enough
was
up to
close to
roll
bump.
under.
Huh? Just I mean, as long as we
It's a
get
great
just
wide
a
angle.
piece under,
Thanks,
good.
team, for being able to show what's happening on the other sheet there for our viewers. Obviously, no one's commentating there, but you get a picture of it. Just a reminder that D is
And I
playing the
thought I
blue
was tight,
rocks.
so I think I could use
Sorry,
less.
Dice.
Dice.
Dice is playing the
I
blue
thought I
rocks.
was
Cooey's
tight.
yellow rocks, and
You know,
Dice does have
it's
hammer.
been 3 days now.
Yeah, you're throwing half
We
though.
butchered it
Yeah,
the
I
first
know.
day,
This
Steve.
is already last.
Okay.
Normally it'd be me that's butchering the names. I'm surprised. It just looks like Diaz. That's why.
No, it's if you eat 7 olives, you like olives. I said Diaz 7 times. I'm kind of stuck here. But you know what? Ryan and family, I will endeavor to do better.
Line.
We are
Line
just
hard.
volunteers.
It actually ran straighter in.
Oh,
Then
man,
the
just
board
didn't get
one.
the inside roll.
He had to be in out, eh?
It's okay though. I mean,
Well, it
well, it's
almost-
not. It's
It ran straighter than
stayed
the bump.
in the house. They're still sitting 2.
Yeah, it's better roll.
Still got to chase it, right? And it's going to be hard for them to get behind center. So it's the second best outcome. In fact, with the run back ability, might have been the best outcome.
That's true.
Kind of wait, John. Norm.
Control.
Control.
Yeah, like a
You know, if
solid.
this was later in the
Like it.
game, you might see him try and wrap one around
No,
here
no.
because there's such a
Solid
good
control.
blockage out
Yeah, I
front.
like
But
that.
Yeah, if he had to, he
Yeah.
could bury one in,
Let's
but
make it.
doesn't have to right now.
no, he's up 2, and this is the right play in this situation. If Coach Mike was helping us,
Yeah, if my team was calling the draw, it'd be a timeout.
would they see you or ignore
No,
you?
they ignore me.
Okay, you still call it.
Control.
I'm standing there jumping up and down behind the glass. They just don't look back. This is real close here. This is
On a
extremely
quarter rock,
close
he's
here.
got good weight though.
Oh, it's perfect. And that is
Great job,
lost
John.
back there.
That is perfectly buried right behind. There is
Run
another
back double.
There's another guard up here. So
Yeah, unless you can make the straight run and roll.
look at the camera work.
Wow.
You wouldn't have got that first
Probably
day.
got to play it.
No chance.
You'd be
No,
looking
no,
at
it
the
wasn't-
ceiling right
It
now.
wasn't even a consideration the first day.
You know, you could count the lights up there, but
Okay.
yeah. And look, even the way
The
that,
fact that we're on the right sheet the first day was a bonus.
wow, and then they bring us both sheets here,
just,
so
you
you
know,
get a
that
great
last
view of
one
our
was
game. You
good
don't
out,
miss
and it
anything.
was-
But for
it
those who are
was still
watching
almost
Cooey
almost
and following Cooey, and Dice,
I'm
a little
trying to
sneak
hit
peek
this,
every
like,
time.
A shade
Oh, let's
in
listen in.
high. I wonder if we throw the out at this. Well, just to get my shooter over far enough. I like the out. Out middle.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the out. Just to get my shooter, you're gonna try and roll it to cover the other one, right?
Trying to cross the face a little bit here.
Just a little, though. It's a long run.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yep, yep. Yep, yep.
Okay.
Great shot.
Great shot. You can just hear the intensity in Reed's voice. Very calm by nature, but very competitive, Mike, as you've noted throughout. All these players are really into it.
All every inch matters out here.
Yes, and it's an automatic $2,000 pay raise if you get to the next game, and
Yeah.
potentially $5,000 pay raise. And this is a team of 3, Mike. We're not dividing it by 4, so for them it's even exponentially bigger.
I'm not sure that's how it works for their team, but it's potential, I guess. Well, we're going to see a blank here, Steve. John's going to hit this open rock here, and then you'll probably see McEwen throw it through for the blank.
Once again, lots of rocks in play, lots of opportunity, and the outcome is
Don't worry, boys, I got it.
Okay. There you go.
They're just kicking the rocks away
I'm not sure what Reed was doing.
before he was throwing.
We're waiting to get through, and then we're going to clean the rock.
He's like, don't worry, I got it.
Maybe he thought the rocks were over. We're going to assume he thought the end was over, too, before Mike threw his last one.
yeah, because normally you want to watch that last shot,
I
throw
don't know.
some pattern, but
And he was actually mad at his team for not coming down to help clean up the rocks.
well, you're playing with 3 players, Mike. A lot of things can be a bit different here, you know.
Yes. Interesting.
Boys, what are we doing here?
Oh, they're watching the other game,
Somebody
John.
going to throw here, I think.
Everybody's confused. Yeah.
Yeah, something got in the water.
Wow.
All right. It wasn't us
Top
today,
button.
Mike.
No,
This is great.
no, this is
Taking
them.
review.
It's all them.
Reed doesn't seem phased by it all, though. He's just waiting for his turn next. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. I got this, guys. Don't worry. I'll
He's
clear the
kicking
rocks.
rocks though. Mike's standing ready to throw his last shot.
Lines,
Wow.
good, little tight for lines.
Priceless.
I think you're close, Try. You're close.
You know, and there again, you saw, I mean, Epping and McEwen having a little giggle over that.
Real
These guys,
close,
they
John.
Yeah, we're gonna
competitors
overthrow.
obviously
Yeah.
want to beat each other, but, you know, they're all friends when they get off the
Oh,
ice.
they
And,
see each other
They work
so
together.
often.
yeah,
Feel
small community, and
Yeah.
you never know when you might be playing with one of them on your team in the future, too.
Exactly. There we go. We're going to see the corner guard up here.
I agree.
Line's better this time. Sort of. It just does not want
It's
to
got to
move.
sit.
Stone's getting straighter and straighter. Good throw. That's a
Throw.
nice spot.
Shot, Derek.
Oh, yeah.
Call this in?
Just
Yeah.
full 12.
Yeah. I think you gotta go.
Just full 12.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody asleep over there? Not many comments coming in, hey?
Oh, there's quite a few, but, you know, some bannering. We always like to make sure that we
Real close,
answer
Okay. Get her
we answer
fully
the
in,
questions
fully
that
in.
come.
Gotta be
And
fully
so
in.
Gretchen just, sorry, not Gretchen, Renaud
Oh, boy, good
Leroy
shot.
Phil Langer.
said, who's playing second
Oh,
for Cooey?
you went from Gretchen to Laurent. What the?
I-
It's not even close.
Okay. Renaud Leroy is asking you, Mike, who is playing second for Team Cooey? And that's Kevin Cooey, not Jamie, who is also here.
Well, that would be Ben Hebert is playing second for Team Cooey today.
And why is that?
Well, John is resting a little bit of an injury, plus he's got to get ready for the doubles trials coming up here in a week for the Olympics. So he's kind of resting. Doesn't want to play full time. He did play yesterday in the qualifier game, and maybe you'll see him back for the final if they happen to get through dice over there. But they got their work cut out for them right now.
Well,
And that's any speed.
in all that long-windedness, thank you, Flash. You, Real Media, you said Carter Reichoff is playing second for Cooey. But he's not. He's playing lead.
Yeah, Carter Reichoff is on the team throwing lead stones and holding the
Little
broom in
bit
the
early.
house.
Langer.
Little bit early if you can.
And it was great. John was here yesterday, of course,
then.
with Jake, son, and also his dad, Earl. He's in,
Yeah.
in the area, in town, in Canmore, I guess. And it's great to see him over here at the rink, too, watching. And reading kids' books.
I know. And there's just some down the hallway there.
2, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was throwing one.
Nose is good.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, it's 3. Well, we think the 3's
Roll
okay.
right here. Even better, but
Well, Mike, they're thinking the
No's
3
pretty
yellow's
good, though.
a bit of a cutter.
Well, it looks like
no.
Cooey stole something over there on
No.
sheet 2. Not sure how many
It's
or
like a solid
Just
normal.
one.
stole
Hey,
one.
Derek. I threw here.
Yeah, I didn't see how the last rock came, but there was a chance, I think, for 2 for dice.
I think it was tapped for 1, but maybe just a little late.
Yep.
The key to this one's to keep your shooter
Whoa,
around here.
whoa,
They might
whoa.
make a couple blues go away, but
Yep.
you don't want to lose the shooter.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Good shot.
Perfect.
Good,
Really good
Very
shot.
nice.
Perfect. Didn't run down the sheet and throw him peel at that. Threw just normal weight to make sure the
Control.
shooter stuck around.
What's that? No.
Mike, Joel Pendergast is asking if you're going to bring
Control,
up the
John?
guitar for the 4th end break. We did sing yesterday, Mike.
I don't. I'm not ready to make my debut live.
Well,
I'm behind the scenes guy when it comes to the guitar, Steve.
Are you?
I strum
Whoa.
along, sing a little backup,
Langer.
badly.
Yeah. Go out, way out.
You
go
play
out.
just soft enough not to be heard, but you look
Oh,
good.
Yeah, if I'm pounding on the guitar, it's because I've had way too many pop. And then usually the other guys look at me 5 times during a song, so I have to stop.
You go around either. I was thinking the out, but
Okay.
Oh, Mike, if you had a guitar, our camera woman
Let's go around with the
can
end.
sing.
Oh, I believe it.
Sung in front of schools, sung
Stop,
in plays.
stop,
So
feet
you know,
height.
we could have a bit of a duo going here.
I think it's like a 14.6. This is what it looks like anyways.
You do not want the technical director and myself singing.
No. Saxby looks like a guy that can sing.
Hard.
No,
Should
no,
have
no. We're
room.
getting holes all over the
Some,
place.
some
over there.
things he gets from his
Line's
dad,
good.
and that's
I-
one of them. The hairline's the other, and a few other things there. But
Line's good.
Line's good. Okay,
Okay.
whoa. Whoa.
Roll.
Needs the curl, buddy. Needs the curl.
this looks really good, Mike.
Yeah,
Gotta
we'll
finish.
be able to
Go
finish here. They'll be able to bend it
Go.
sideways.
Gotta curl it. Gotta curl. Go. Okay, good throw.
Nice shot.
A really good throw there.
Back line.
But with this ice being so good, Mike, you know, right weight and right release and
Well,
line.
look at it from
you
behind
chase
here.
it.
It looks like he's completely buried behind that corner guard, but they're going to chase it with back line, kind of just punch it through and roll to the middle.
Yep.
Yep, hard.
A little tight here.
Just through.
Yep. Hack. Whoa. Hack. We're heavy. Go ahead. Whoa. Good call, guys.
Made it easy. Most important thing was the weight call there.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a great, you know, for anyone out there watching, playing curling. I mean, they wanted him to sweep and
Go on,
hold
make
it,
the
but their
double, try to
communicating was
flip.
heavy, so they
Okay.
switched and were able to curl it in. If not, they could have just, what do we call that? They could have just chipped and go.
Chip and go. That's
Yeah.
what they did. Chipped it out and go. Roll to the middle.
Or maybe a whisker tick is what would have happened.
Would have
Ram.
been bad.
You're
Would
just
have been
so
bad for
normal.
Epping with a whisker
Yeah,
tick.
I like that.
Yeah. Just so normal.
So probably just a little air, maybe just a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Just off.
How's that
Trying to
look?
play the nose.
I think
Trying to
that's
play the
close.
double here. Showing some patience before they have to come around these corners again.
Slope.
Just 7/8 here.
Yep.
Might even be able to roll in the rings a little
Hard.
and make the double.
Really close.
Real close to
Whoa. Oh.
actually miss both.
Wow.
And they
is
swept
straight
that. And then they anticipated a break that didn't happen. Mike.
Same spot.
Or we guess we could.
A little less sweep. Or
Yeah.
You like going here?
You were right the first time, Steve.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, what'd you say, Mike?
You were
That's
right
fine.
the first time, Steve.
We're going to have diagrams in the Libis now, Mike.
Same spot where it was. Yeah, that's the problem.
Wait
Nice
till I
thing he
finish
makes
this.
that hit and roll. I'll be able to freeze.
We're gonna sell it.
Yeah.
No.
No,
like
no.
Linux, I'm going to put it out there free online so we can expand upon it. It'll be the next Wikipedia, but it'll be the curling-specific Wikipedia called the Libis. Everybody can add to it.
Oh man.
It's going to be the Bible for live stream commentating, Mike. And I'm naming it after you.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate
Real
it.
close.
Yeah.
No. Top four.
Matt, always Matty.
We're
Line-
top four
always
here,
Matt.
John.
Okay.
Top four.
You don't want to be deep. You don't want to set up a wall back here.
Can't touch.
Curl.
Yeah, the good thing of that is if you
pretty good.
take on the double, it's, you're going to roll out, right?
You might be able to stick around, but it's close. Maybe just catch a piece of the edge of the 12. But they'll go straight roll here. They'll be happy.
Yep.
Depends on the weight you throw.
maybe like. Okay.
Most things depend on
I
line
was
and weight,
thinking
Mike.
solid bump.
That's curling,
We
unfortunately.
could just. I think the out turn's hard to call. Like just go for the roll with bump.
Okay.
Don't worry about double or anything.
There you go.
Yeah, just the hit and roll.
I'd rather play the in then. In with bump.
Okay.
Interesting. They find that out just a little bit straight in that spot.
I think you hear
Yeah, they got
last.
fooled on it last shot, so they feel they know this better.
Go with what you know, for sure. It's a lot easier to call line.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard. Yep. Hard. Yep. Gotta go. Whoa. Sit.
Good throw.
Just pops a bit out,
Good
but
throw.
Yeah,
it's
that
way out there.
It's tempted. He knows it. He loops it, and
could have easily made the double.
I guess we put it
roll
anywhere. Yeah, make it hard for him.
Control. Yeah.
Kind of wait, John.
Control, I think.
Cieo Michaela is saying it's great to have some good old-fashioned live stream going.
Well, Ian needs the free.
Thank you very much. It's great to provide some. If you could see us in our shirts, Cieo, it's Mike and I got red and blue sweaters from the 50s and 60s from the Banff Curling Club here on.
Mandatory to do the live stream here in Banff.
Yeah, nothing like good old sweaters. And of course, Mike, I even hate to bring this up, especially this moment in the game, but Mr. Howes is wondering how the toe's doing this morning.
Good control here.
Good control.
It's not. It's still there. I think.
Did you ever need the tow truck? That's what we need to know.
When I got home yesterday, it was the biggest toe I had.
Well, maybe so you can. You won't be able
You know when they say you have a big toe?
Yeah.
Or it'd be
I had two. I had two with them on 1 foot.
You're a little big toe.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was quite.
So you
swollen.
basically had field goal posts.
Yes, exactly. The other three were in the middle of them.
Yep. Wow.
God.
Really glad you didn't send me a picture this time.
Thanks for asking, though. Glad they're concerned.
Hey, just bite the 8.
I
Oh,
might have to go get it checked when I get
7.
home.
yeah. Rick's saying he thought you said yesterday it wasn't toe bad.
Well,
just-
I had lots of Advil yesterday, so
You could have done a commercial,
Just
Mike.
a
that's
shade
why I
back.
didn't feel the swelling in my shoe.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's not 4 draws today, Mike, or this could get going sideways again.
I know.
All right, big shot here. Going to try and draw around. So we're going to see a score likely this end, Mike, either a force or a skips deuce.
Yeah, go ahead.
But feeling like in the 4th end, he wants to try and
Yeah,
Well,
line
push
as
it
He's
here a
well.
getting
bit.
forced here anyway. There's no double.
Hard, Derek.
He's going to try and generate the deuce himself.
Okay.
I thought this side was slower last time, but
That was 1665.
Yeah, top 8 in
there,
front of it, I
so-
think. Just nibble, like you said, nibble to 4 foot. I love your call.
Yeah.
that was really light.
So I like actually
Yep.
just full 12 on this, Steve. I don't think you need to touch the 8. Well, you bite the 8's
Right in
pretty
front of it,
good.
John?
Nibble the top 4.
Nibble.
Nibble the top 4 right in front.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Just, I
So
mean,
you're teasing him into the double, right?
just short of the 4 foot, top 8's goal.
Yeah, they were going to want
Let
them to
make the
play.
double.
They're going to want to play the double here.
What do you-
Yeah, but far enough when
Interesting.
they
though.
can.
Not that
If I
fast,
went,
fast
if you went
stuff.
full 12,
No,
Yeah.
I might want him to draw again. And if you went full 12, you might have to draw against 3. The double wouldn't be there. The one on the left side of our screen would be shot, right as you're looking at it right now.
Thought a little.
No, you don't have to go
I
early.
thought,
You
like-
don't have to go early. It's all weight.
Yeah, I think we're close.
All weight.
I think we want to miss this play.
Yeah, I got to curl a little too
Yeah,
much.
you're right.
Still pretty good though.
Yeah.
I'll apologize to
No.
Somebody
Miss
was having
House.
dinner there.
Miss House. It's not Mr. House, so I apologize for that.
Oh.
Terrible assumption on my behalf. Mike, thanks for hitting me. Carly, thanks for
Two-pointer.
hitting me.
There you go. Look at that,
short
nibbling the 4 foot.
There we go. We've got that in there, Mike.
Order. Okay.
So he's
Good with the
drawing
double,
or is he
too.
doubling?
Yeah, I could.
He's drawn.
Okay.
Like outturn and millimeter high.
I mean, the
I
draw
prefer to
you
play
might
the
give up
in.
Okay.
2.
Mike really doesn't want to play that out again.
In high.
In this way. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I think he's just struggling on where his.
Where to put the broom a bit.
Yeah.
I think on the
That's
draw, it's
probably-
more
I'm
the
going
weight. I
into
mean,
a
he just
slightly different track where
hasn't made a great
I'm
draw
not,
yet, Mike.
We have to guess
So-
on the speed.
And this would be potentially game if you miss it.
Just firm.
The
Firm?
draw, that is.
Firm right there.
I mean, game
So,
in
touch
theory,
high,
not
firm?
in.
Yeah, I know. I know
Put
what
If
you're
it
saying.
was firm,
We're
I'd
just trying to
rather
watch
hit
the
it
game
like
here.
crush it on the nose low. Slightly low.
I'm just trying to hear it's, you know, that
Slightly low with firm. It's
Mike's
almost a
body
no, just
language
slightly-
isn't the most confident right now.
Is that what you're hearing?
Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on what's going on out there.
I'm gonna try to cross center just a little.
Didn't.
That's good.
I'm not feeling the confidence. It's a big shot right here.
Yep. Yep. Hard! Okay, low. Low. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yes.
Play the other guy. Stick around.
Oh my God.
Well, that's unfortunate. Tried to change the call halfway down there because it was over curl in the back double.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, Mike.
No, that's a steal of 2 for Epping. After 4 ends, it'd be up 4-0. Just getting caught a little bit on where to put the broom on that throw. Didn't like the out turn. Knew he was in a fresh path there. Maybe caught some fresh pebble.
Well, Epping will take a 4-0 lead. Maybe we'll throw the sponsors up, Saxby, if we've got a moment here. Asked our teams to provide us these. So Team Kleider, who eliminated last night. Pleasure Way
Top of the
Motorhomes,
button.
Strategic Planning Solutions, Ernst & Young, Grain Millers, and Cortiva AgriScience. Thanks for your sponsorship of Team Kleider and by extension Curling. Team Dice, who are playing right now against Team Cooey, LNA Chartered Professional Accountants, Leland Industries, and Saskatoon Truck Parts. Thank you. Team Flash, Flash Construction, Original 16
Our
Beer,
favorite logo.
and Seedmaster. Yes, it is the Flash
Great logo.
Construction. Team Hardy, K&K Solutions.
K&K, thanks. Love
Yeah.
them. Sponsoring Okotoks as well. Sponsor two junior teams and a men's team. So huge supporters in curling.
Neville Insurance and the NLSS. Team Jamie Cooey, it's Nebs and Prism Engineering Inc.
And of course, our main sponsor, ATB. Thank you very much for everything you do for curling in Alberta. And of course, they sponsor Team Cooey. So without them, we couldn't run these 2 events. And of course, all the sponsorship money is going back to the teams for in the payout here at the event, Steve.
That's right, $23,000 purse up for grad. 12 teams had the chance for it. We're now down to the 4 teams that will split it up. We just don't know how yet.
Looks.
There we go.
Yep.
Epping
we're
got
there.
his first rock top button, and now they're just going to throw another one in there on
It's a
top.
little up there than it was.
Looks like they're going to stack them in the middle.
True.
Throw.
Yeah, a quick shout out too to Paul Studeman, who's in Ontario watching. Paul was a member of the curling club out here when we did our first live stream, and he was part of the crew. And really miss Paul, but
Where's the dedication?
but we've called him. We've called him during almost every time we've done a stream, and he's always there to help out. Great IT professional. Now studying film and directing in Ontario, and
Wow.
doing some drone footage stuff. So great to be connected with him still. Thanks, Paul, and big shout out to you. And I hope you're enjoying something you started to build the foundation for, and hopefully we're continuing that legacy on.
I still think he could have come back and helped out this weekend. You should have flew him in.
You're right. Feel bad now.
Felt hard, Langer.
It's going to finish hard here. Line's pretty good.
Still holding.
Well, we saw yesterday, Kleider was
Back
down
here's
5.
actually pretty good.
Came back to tie
Yep,
it
go,
with 2
please.
3
Yep,
enders.
yep,
This game
yep,
is
go,
far
Fry,
from
go.
over, but
Go, Fry,
certainly
go. Yep.
trending in a direction
Yep.
that isn't
Okay.
favoring McEwen.
Yeah, we're only halfway through the game here, so still 4 ends to go. McEwen will be happy just to try and generate a deuce here.
Yeah, you're going to need 4 to 6 feet more.
Of course, Mike, with Brent Lang playing here, I wonder if an Olympian's watching us.
No chance.
Pulse or light?
Maybe. Could be 2 Olympians.
Yeah.
Don and Jennifer Jones. Do you think they talk when they play against each other?
Line's fine.
Weight's good.
I don't know.
Easy, easy, easy. Whoa,
Probably
whoa,
not.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Weight's
whoa,
good.
whoa. Needs to just stop.
Okay.
Needs to stop. Good.
Actually, they're probably just practicing for the Olympics. They probably don't care what's going on with their husbands right now.
Yeah.
We wish them luck for sure at the Olympics if they're watching. I know they'll do our country proud, and
Yep. Clean.
they won't be happy with anything less than
Clean.
gold. I don't think, Steve.
No, curling's a bit like hockey, I think, where high expectations always. We do have so many great teams, and when you're the team representing, you carry a lot of that pressure. But certainly, we have 2 amazing
No,
teams
we have
who
2 of the best of all time. Two of the greatest teams in the history of our game heading to the Olympics to represent our country. So we couldn't be better represented, that's for sure.
Line's good. I had a hair light.
Line's tight. Where?
Line's good.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
So they're
Whoa.
coming around the other corner now.
Should come down at the end.
Shot.
Okay, good job.
4 here.
Oh, really good shot there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
They
Control.
got hit soon.
Directly behind
Gonna
the
leave us a
corner.
double eventually.
And when those,
Okay.
the first 2 throws, I guess, for Team McEwen, I mean, when they get to throw 3 in a row, Mike, you get a good slide going and a good field going, I bet.
Matty.
Trying to make it curl here to roll towards the center.
Hey, Ryan.
Go again, Derek.
Love this.
Okay, if we're going to play that, do we ever just jam that and roll? To kill one of the Blues, or?
Yeah, the other shot I was thinking is just
Yeah.
slip under.
Okay.
Just with Hawk.
I do like that.
To be grouped though.
Yeah, it's
Could do this.
Yeah.
might be
Like
late
that
enough.
too.
I don't mind that.
Really looking for a place to hide here.
Well, they want to get another one buried.
To be
somewhere.
honest, do you ever play this?
If you go around the blue, he's probably running the blue, you think?
Yeah. At some point he might. Or
Well,
I
Mike,
think we're going to roll under those 2.
I like this one because then it leaves
Yeah,
you this
big
one
roll.
for the next shot.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I think you got to make some kind of move on the Blues.
Yeah.
At some point, and we saw it last night in the game
Yeah,
with Flash
and,
and Dice. You needed
I'd
one
love
more
to roll
shot
to
just
here.
because of the number of blue rocks in the house.
Yeah,
like a bump?
Okay.
Looks like they're trying to hit and roll under the middle.
Yep. Yep. Yeah!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl.
Line!
Curl.
Okay,
Curl.
okay, curl.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Roll. I knew that curl.
I know, he's just, I don't know.
I didn't even hook that one later.
Crazy to run that?
Yeah, they're a little baffled, but Mike changed the call halfway down.
Rolling.
We're going to roll around the center, but they changed the roll under
Yeah,
the corner.
try it, Kate. Our goal is to roll here.
Well, yeah, just get rid of it.
Hawk.
That's good.
They're chasing that one they just threw here. 2's in play, though, Steve, for sure.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Like to stick around here.
Weight's just Hawk. We're good.
Really carving hard to get this over there, Mike. Sure, he'll get a little piece and probably roll
Not
out.
enough, but he just wants to stick around.
Hey, Fry.
Yeah, it didn't quite stick around. So
No,
now they have the
so-
double and roll under the corner again.
Much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it easy. Ah,
Okay.
Bump's good. I like bump just because it's the out. Bump.
Playing bump weight.
Shouldn't
Should
do
curl
a
here,
lot.
right?
Shouldn't do a lot. You can have a bit more if you want. I feel like that would be nose.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, a little bit of question on the ice. How much ice to take here, Steve?
Yeah, you talked about the confidence in that, and we're seeing that broom waver a little bit.
Well,
But Reed's given some thoughts too, which I think is helping out.
Close.
Reed thought it would move
Yep.
here. Mike didn't think it would do much.
Whoa,
Whoa, whoa,
Yep, 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 yep.
yep,
Whoa,
yep.
whoa.
Real close to good here.
Whoa.
Heavy spray. I heard you. I heard you. I heard you. That's just.
That's a good
That's
shot.
almost easy.
Yeah, really good shot.
Stayed for third shot, which is huge. So they have to hit it.
Are we?
What?
Yeah, you're right, Mike. That one's closer.
Whoa. You're just throwing it out there that easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say it. You grabbed it on me. And it's okay. No, I think even with the
I don't ever say anything's for sure
I don't think
when
so.
it comes to
Most you do.
death and taxes, all
Go.
right. That's
Try.
pretty for sure.
What's that? Play the guard?
At least what we know now.
Peel.
So they're trying
Yeah.
to throw Peel here. Hit 7/8,
try and
3/4 and
roll.
run.
Gotta stay
Roll
high.
into the 8-foot.
Okay.
If they can roll for second shot, they'll be happy.
Not laying a broom,
So it's
really.
on the nose.
Slight inside roll.
Not enough, though. So now they can hit and roll
Good
over.
Right in the side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he would be able to.
It's got half a broom there.
So
Especially if you go to the side of it, like error in the.
if you go on.
You don't need to, though. You hit that one. There's a double there, Mike.
Trouble
seeing
over there on sheet 2.
If I throw the exact same weight you did, I think that's good.
Cooey's sitting.
It was like a baby.
Dice is sitting shot on the button, but Cooey's throwing and has a yellow directly in front of it.
In that area, right?
Yeah.
Chance to lie 3, but Dice does have last raw.
And I was still positive with that last throw, so.
That's good.
So they're going to try and roll right into the side of the blue.
So I
Sit
thought he
two
was
buried.
Close to easy. So that's I'm gonna try and throw the exact same weight.
Epping will be able to pick that yellow one out that you can. It's currently in the house, I think, on last shot with some control weight. And so, you can kind of get at that, but it should allow Mike to score 2 if he can make this shot. And then looking for a miss to give him a 3. I really wants to make this one.
Clean. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
It's close. Gotta hold it.
Hard.
Oh,
Right over.
Great throw. Great bounce back by Mike there after last last shot.
interesting here, though. It rolled to a spot that Epping's going to play the freeze.
Mine ran half decent going here. Yeah.
Well, you make it. It's the right shot, Mike.
Oh, man.
The risk, though, is if you don't, you might give him a shot for 3. But expect Epping to be really
They
close here.
Walk
could
around?
chase that
Where's that,
yellow
right on the
tap
sheet
it
now?
out, but
Put this right on the table.
there you go.
You're laughing.
Same speed.
And he's doing it so confidently. That's what I
Oh,
like.
yeah.
That's
Just
when you
runs
don't
down
stand in his way.
Isn't quite as aggressive as the other turn.
A lot of hair light, would you say?
Right.
Yeah.
No, line's
We're good. Oh, we're there. Okay.
No, line's
Tight. Well, you got to sweep it for line, man. Wait's there. Wait's good.
We're there. We're there.
Real close.
Little bump.
Not much.
Little bump.
Oh!
Not much. Throw, John.
Oh, perfect.
I don't think you can pick that out either, can you?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you can. But you
Might
need
have to
throw
try
it.
the
Great throw,
double
skipper.
off the blue on the wings.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Play a quiet tap here.
Firm, and
He's
hit
got to
it
play
perfect.
on it. He doesn't even need the double mic. That's sort of a catcher.
Firm and hit it perfect. That's all you got. Get out turn firm.
Well, while we wait,
Like,
listen to this
Just a
first.
sliver
Sure.
low.
Yep.
Out turn firm, sliver low,
You
right?
want to see dead middle?
I think with that weight, yeah, that would be close.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
they're playing the run back here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dead middle for ice.
Oh, they're going to do that instead.
Yeah, it's just ever so slightly low.
Yeah.
Just move the berm just a pitch this way.
A little more.
Good. Perfect.
Oh, well, McEwen gets ready to throw this week an update. Chikui's lying 3, potentially a 4th with a biter. Basically left dice with a double in order to only give up 1. There's no way of scoring at this point.
Well, they could try and draw the side of the button, but it'd be against 3.
That's right. So he's hitting. There's no
he's
question.
hitting.
He's up by 1 still.
Yep.
You don't want to let Cooey tie it
Yep.
up here.
Yep.
If you hadn't even hit this high side, you give up steal it too.
Big shot here.
Just overcurled a bit.
Uno.
One more for blue.
Yeah, nice double there on sheet 2, though. Steal the one for Cooey over there. Steal the one for Epping here.
5-0 Epping playing in 6. And it is 3-all
Over on sheet.
over on sheet 2. Will that take you
They're
back?
only playing 5 over there, though. They're
That's
full
right.
end behind.
And they started ahead of this game.
A lot of conversation over there.
Well, McEwen will remember, though. They were up 5-0 last night.
Kleider came back.
Really
battled
close.
his way back.
Line's good.
There has been
This will
rocks in
hold.
play every end.
Wait's
so
real close.
This will hold. Top of the button.
I think we're there.
Steep hill
Okay.
to climb against a team like Epping.
Start to curl.
Now we're
Starting to curl
still
now.
there.
Top of the button.
Yep. Oh. Good shot.
Boy.
All right, where the skipper wanted it.
Perfect.
Love hearing the sound of the slider coming down the ice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it looks close though, Derek. I got close. Okay.
I think you're pretty tight already.
It's good.
I think.
Shot.
Ooh, that grind.
So run straight. I do think so.
Okay.
Hard hack. Yep.
Oh, they're playing the tick. Probably ticking it in the rings. You see this a lot in doubles, Steve.
Yep.
You tick the corner guards in when someone plays the power play.
Hard
Whoa.
hack.
Probably closer to the board.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Hard hack.
Wow.
Get in.
Oh,
Shot.
perfect shot.
Yeah, that means they can hit that next shot.
That's right.
Hey, guard it up.
Okay, guard it up.
Yeah. That's what you have to do because you know they're going to hit it, so you're going to put a guard on it.
Well, I think they saw it too after last, and even with a couple guards up, it's there's a chance to give up 3, right? So no sense leaving them lying
there's 3 in
around.
play each end with
How's
5
mine?
rock roll.
Line's fine.
Okay.
Ticks become a very powerful
I think you just got to go distance.
strategy
I'm going.
if made
Curl.
correctly.
Curl distance. Curl, rotate more. Okay. Okay, bud.
Heel.
Yeah, looks like they left half the rock.
Can't jam it, bud. It's a thin quarter to jam.
Yeah, you'd almost have to miss it.
He'll be tight, not wide.
I don't know. It can't be tight here because you can't peel the guard.
Whoa. Good sweeping, Langer.
Or just
Great
make it,
throw.
just make it perfect. Won't be either or. He'll just throw perfect and make it.
He was standing right, or sitting right behind that shot. He came out. That rock never left where it hit, Mike.
Nope.
Not even on release, not even on curl. You saw Fry say, "It's all yours, Langer. I'm going to take a sidestep." Tapped out, did he?
Really gotta go.
Well, you're not going to do much when it's thrown that hard.
Really gotta go.
Gotta go hard to get this by. It is so close.
Yep.
Oh, it just ticked.
Okay.
The whirl.
Had a really good shot coming in there. Probably would have rolled curled and come out the other side, though.
Yeah. Well, now you see the double peel here.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Extremely close here.
Nowhere to hide.
Great throw.
You can see Mike just shoulder
I just had
shrug
to
a
shake
bit.
my head there. I throw it like that in my dreams, Steve.
Okay.
That is, I don't know. I don't know what you do here, Steve. You're kind of got no guards.
Just a
One
hard
rock
clean,
in the
Derek.
house.
Gonna go a bit.
Oh, you're just going to keep
pretty
throwing them up and wait
deflating.
for a miss. Or for a jam or
Okay,
something
clean.
to happen.
Is that about where you thought that one would go? Okay. Okay.
Always thinking, always talking about throws and always learning, getting ready for the next one.
Whoa.
Maybe wrap it around back 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably in.
Then you force the run on it. Hope
Yep.
for a miss.
Hope
Maybe
for a
you get
miss,
your
you
deuce.
deuce that way.
You just don't want to do it too early, but this is the third last shot of theirs, so it's probably a good time. Fourth last shot. I might have gone one more corner,
Line,
Mike.
line.
Wasted another rock.
Okay.
Defending two in the house is hard too.
Line's fine.
Well, I think if
Yeah,
they
put it right
miss,
in the back
if they
line.
happen to miss the run blue here, they'll probably throw up a guard.
Yeah, it's close.
This looks real good here. If it stops.
Oh shoot, good try.
Oh, such a great try. 2 millimeters more than needed.
Now you have nothing in the house in a minute. Looks like they're going to see shaking of hands
Yeah,
here,
shake
Steve.
hands, yeah.
It's just nothing you can do. Well, make your final, Steve.
Yeah. That was a...
You know, it was 5-0, but it didn't seem like 5-0. Like
No.
a couple shots here and there.
Yeah, it was a well-curled game by both teams. Just it's like we saw the other night with Cooey and Clyder. They didn't make a lot of errors. It's just the other team played so fantastic. And hats off to Epping. They had the day off. They came out firing on all cylinders. And I don't really remember a shot they missed, Mike. So it's not like McEwen played bad at all. Certainly could have made a few more, but great dominant performance by Team Epping.
Yeah, Epping got out of that first end early. McEwen had him in trouble. He probably looked back on that as that was an opportunity missed there. And then Epping scored his 2 in the second end and didn't really miss after that. So hard to come back.
At 2 o'clock, they'll be playing in the finals. Now, who are they going to play against? Well, we are going to switch our cameras over so we can watch the Cooey and the dice game, which is all tied up after 4. An exciting match happening there. So we'll head over there and we'll keep an eye on it. We'll just show you the two ends, and Mike and I will stay on and try and help you through. If you have any questions, let us know. But
they're only in 5 over there.
That's right.
It's a lot of game left to go over there, Steve.
Yeah, and because we have no
mics.
Yep, because we have no. We're going to see if we can get them mic'd up here. Okay, so just give us a moment. We'll try to get that done here in the next few minutes. Reed Crothers looks like he's going to help us here.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
Amazing.
He's placed it down. So we'll wait till the end, and when this end's over, we'll go out and see if we can get at least the skips mic'd up for the 6th, 7th, and 8th end. So.
Wow, that's great coverage.
Until then, though, Mike.
Reed Crothers is one of the nicest guys in the game, and there you go.
Yep.
He's more worried about the other game. He knows we're going to flip over. And
so, Mike, until then, I guess we're going to have to talk a little more than we normally would, but that's what we'll do.
Is that what people want?
You know what, Mike? At this point, that's what they're going to get.
They don't have an option, I guess.
They just have to wait a few shots, and then we'll see about getting the other players mic'd up. We'll just go for the skip, so we won't overstep our bounds. And if the others would like, then
well, they're tied, so both skips will be in a good mood, so they'll probably do it.
So
you could probably turn that one mic up over there and listen a little bit to the game. Do we know which one that was?
It curled a half rock less and traveled 15.
Yeah, at least get some ambient noise out there.
Exactly.
So it's not too deafening. Silence. Well, McEwen, Team McEwen will still get $4,000, and assuming some points there, Mike, for finishing in 3rd/4th place.
And they're probably geared up, ready to go for the Manitoba Playdowns.
Yeah, a lot of good games here.
That'll be coming up shortly for them. Since the ladies are on right now, I'm sure the men's is probably the next couple weeks. Everything, of course, moved up earlier this year with the Olympics. Normally the men's playdowns wouldn't be till early February, but we'll be right in the middle of the Olympics then.
Well, Cooey's set up a pretty good straight line here on the center light.
Yeah, Dice is in some trouble over here.
So make sure that if he's pushing ours, that we get it, sweep it to a spot where there's no trouble.
Some great music going.
I
Nothing
know.
else.
I know.
He doesn't have to chip it much.
Trying to throw back line here just to juggle the angles around a bit.
Do need to make contact there.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, they lost it.
They got them off, and then it's going to go out the back. It did move that second guard a little over, making it a little more accessible to the top 8-foot one, but
Well, Team Dice scored 3 in the first of this game, first end, and it's been all Cooey ever since here. And they're lined up here for another steal. Of course, they're undefeated with Carter in the lineup.
that's true. Of course, they haven't lost a game yet. They lost one,
Yes,
so
they
they
did lose one.
lost the first game that Johnny came in.
I mean, Carter's a world-class player. I don't care if he hasn't played in 10 years.
Yeah, they even got him in the house there.
Yeah.
Of course, he's played many years with Kevin Cooey, so know each other well. Maybe all we need to do, Mike, is take a second mic, put it at the other end. Won't bug the players at all.
Yeah, that's a possibility. There's a mic out on the table out here.
Yep. That's the other blue mic.
Well then, yep. Through. Roll.
Well, there you go. Two are top 8 in the control zone. No way to get at that yellow on the button right now.
You got to think he's got to be opening this up somehow, Mike.
I don't know how now, Steve. You can't peel everything in one shot, so.
Well, to me, you got to hit the long guard and get it hopefully off of the next one, because at least you can play on things in the house, because that one's the one that's killing you. Everything's so well lined up behind it. You could hit one of the ones biting 8 foot and split those two out of there, but he just wraps another one around, and I don't know how you get out of the game.
Well, we can't see how much you can see of that yellow, but if you can see enough of it, maybe you can hit that thin and spin it back in and move the one off the button. But they're going to try and draw here. Corner freeze on the yellow. Then you'll just see Cooey throw up a guard.
Yep, and could probably steal one more.
Probably need 3 shots to score here, and you only have 2 left. So right now, you're just trying to give it, maybe just give them one and be happy with that.
I think both teams would be.
Yeah.
The most likely outcome if everything gets made.
Big shot here. Dallin Myers. And as we heard last night, this probably would be Dallin's strength, his draws. He used to play lead for Laycock for a lot of years.
Hard line! Hard! Go, 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 go! Hard
It looks
line,
good
go!
here.
Hard line!
Just rubs off.
Oh, man, the weight was perfect.
Well, Cooey probably hit and sitting right there.
Oh, man. Then you'll have to throw the wide out turn, come around the side of the 4 to keep him to 1. Against 4.
Yeah, I mean, make the rolls good.
Yeah, I think can he get to the inside and roll to the top of the 4?
Oh, yeah. He's got that whole rock available however he wants. Just wants to make sure he doesn't leave a nose hit, Myers, to cut out those other 2 yellows. That'd be the easiest way to cut him down to 1.
That's true.
Of course, if you roll a little bit to the outside, you leave him a hit and roll to get underneath too. Likely not a double, but
yeah, if you roll a little bit, you might see a thin double for 1.
just wants to roll in an inch, he said as he went by the microphone, fortunately.
Heavy half. Heavy half.
Just
No. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Ben. Whoa. Whoa. Street. Whoa. Whoa. Roll it.
If you're a sweeper, I don't know what you're doing there.
He said he wanted to roll an inch. I think he rolled an inch and a half.
Yeah, but he did it perfectly. Doesn't look like he can, and you can hit that to.
No, you can't.
To cut it out. So now you're right. He's got to draw
if you
4.
play that double, you're gonna steal it too.
So you're drawing full 4 foot to cut him down to 1
against 4. Wow. That weight was perfect on the last one. I haven't seen if they played this turn much this game.
No, but it looks like it would be similar to the draw path for the
draw the button
for the practice. Might be another, probably a foot outside of that, Mike, because you do not want to come close to those yellows up top. You don't want to risk rubbing off and giving up a 4.
At least take middle, right? Yeah, at least middle.
Well, we'll try and get a time on this for you at home to see. Go here, line, Steve. It's closer. 14-2 should be. Oh, might have spun in. Didn't see what the final result was there.
Bit of room, bit of room. Some curl here, Benny. Okay, line for. Up.
Well, must have just stole one. Yeah, just stole one there in 5 as Steve stepped out for a minute to try and get the skips to put the mics on here. And then we can listen in on this game as well. So throw perfect center line guard, just short. Kuyo keep the pressure on here, trying to steal again. Thanks a lot to those players for sure, because we know the fans at home would love to hear what they have to say. So we appreciate them just taking the time to put the microphones on in the middle of the game. Call top 4 here, trying to go around the center guard.
Yeah, hit it, hit it.
Weight's good.
Hit it.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Top
Gonna be
down.
tight.
Line
Tight,
only.
Tight.
Line only. T-line, back 4.
Yes, you can tell they're mic'd up now.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Dig you bastard.
It's good.
Just on the button.
Line's fine.
Trying to play the
Line's
come
great.
around freeze to that blue.
Well then, clean. Yep, yep. Whoa. Close for line. Yep, 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 yep. Hard line, hard line. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Perfect shot.
Shot.
Wow. 14-3 on that, so. I'll throw the same shot here and just try and corner freeze on the yellow. At the top of the button. Team Dice is trying to get back on the scoreboard here. It's been all Team Cooey since the first end. Want to bounce this off so they can use it. Yeah, that should be fine.
What are you thinking up there?
You might see a long guard here. Try and guard that
I think
one on
you'd
the
be
top of the
putting
button.
it kind of right in between the two of them.
They're just discussing which rock they're going to guard. Cooey likes to put it right in the middle, split center.
Yeah, it's just it's harder for you to get that much curl in it. Yeah, I think just right here. I mean, yeah. Turn you want.
Steve, you're back.
Yeah, just had to go out and just ask players permissions to let us mic them up. And you know what? They're all so graceful in saying absolutely. You know what? They give back so much in many ways. And this is just another one, middle of game. And
just throw it on there. They're happy.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, and look at that. We
Pretty
never
light.
lost a viewer. Amazing.
Hard, harder, hard, 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 hard.
Gotta get this over. Oh, over easily.
Over easy. Mike, over easy is the way to make your eggs. That's about the only thing I know that's over easy.
I really like that.
Okay. Back 8 weight though.
Do we need to jostle the ones in the forefoot?
I don't think we need to move anything right now.
Okay.
It's a straight tap freeze.
You
So
got
they're
it.
trying to tap that blue back, frozen on
How
the
does that
yellow.
look? Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen a lot of the other ends. Obviously, Mike, we were focusing over here, but
Yeah, we never get distracted.
you know, the way these ends have been setting up seems a bit similar, and really have to make sure they make the shot because this is where they get in trouble if this one doesn't curl enough and they split it out into the back, and then Cooey wraps another, and then
They're chasing again.
yeah.
You know what? A split. Hit this high side.
Back 4.
Split the blue in.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
It's good.
A little bit of room, guys. Looks heavy.
Back line. It's back.
Got a piece.
I'd
Yeah,
actually
work it in. Work it in.
We're through.
Yeah.
There you go, Steve. You called it.
Yeah, I haven't seen all the ends, but it seems to have shaped up very much the same. And it's probably the right call, Mike, but you really got to make it. And I don't know what the right tolerance is, but that's not it.
No, you want to hit that thick and roll in the rings and
Yeah,
give
I
yourself
just-
a couple options.
I think then maybe this
Even
comes
pushing the other yellow out a bit so you can get access
back
to
into
it.
here, right?
You like that, Mike? Taking out that blue one? And
Well, they're not going to try and take it out because I think you hit it on
Yeah,
high
or
side.
else
They're
just
saying
go in
it
here.
spins right. It spins directly back on the one on the button.
so just guard
Yeah,
it then.
he's-
So they're
coming
probably just
here.
going to guard it.
Or wrap another.
Okay, just make her. Just, it's straight here, just trust it.
Well, they're trying to wrap one into the top of the button here. Don't want to bounce off this one.
Yep, yep. Hard line. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Oh, off.
Absolutely perfect shot.
Look at the body language out there. I think the body language made that one. Oh,
Benny was towing back
I don't
on
think it's
that.
the only
he was on,
option.
almost on the other sheet.
You have the same
I
thing.
still don't mind this with like a hack.
Pistol.
Pistol, Mike.
Pistol.
Up to you, sure. Just
the
a
other one
lot.
you have is this is just a push back 8.
Okay.
Sit right there. I think that's better. We just need to get in front of them.
That's better. I think you have to just hair the guard to make that any good, I think, hey?
Okay. A little
Yeah,
worried
Mike,
about being too straight.
Wait till they
Whatever
finish
you're
talking.
seeing, I guess. I think this will play pretty good.
But I don't think it's a ton of weight. It's a board shot.
Can't hit this too thin.
Keep the blue around here.
Thicker you hit it, the less you hit that yellow, but then it goes directly back into the
No,
house.
I'd sooner keep the blue there because
If you
otherwise
hit
they
it
lock
thin,
another
it'll
one
hit
in
the
here and
yellow
we're
thicker
dead.
and then
I think
spin
with just
across the
hack,
top.
that blue will spill in okay, hey?
It should. I think firm hack. Firm hack.
Not throwing a lot of weight at this.
So the thought, Mike,
Just 4
is
feet
when
more.
you hit
Firm
this
hack, go to
one,
half a
it'll
rock.
knock the yellow and spin back on top, right?
Towards the button, yeah. I don't know. If you hit it too thin, though, it hits it.
Mike, what's
spins
wrong
over
with,
top.
you've given up 3 steals in a row. The ends have started this way. You've already had the 1 miss. What's wrong with just ripping some guards and maybe trying to
Try and
score one?
For sure. It's just the problem is you almost have to play this to score. Cooey's got 2 rocks in there that are hard to remove right now.
Yep.
You can peel the 1 center, but they're just going to keep replacing it.
Hard.
A really big sweep here by Springer.
Hard. Hard. Whoa.
There you go.
Oh, wow, that was a perfect shot. Like we were saying, Mike, I don't know why you peel. Just kind of put one in there. And
Worked out
You're
well.
going right too hard.
you know what? It hit it the right amount because it rubbed off the yellow and came right
Just a
back on the
little
one
bit.
that was just thrown, which is better than missing that and hitting the one in the back. So
Yeah.
they've got a really good rock in a control position now, which they haven't had in the other ends.
It's completely buried, so you probably see Cooey wrap one in here again. On top of the button. Still really tough to score right now, though.
Yeah.
Easy line if you
We
can.
saw this in one of our games with Cooey the other day. They just kept lapping them in. Perfect shots from the 4-foot. Something to be said about volume at some
Stay
point.
with it. Stay with it just for weight. It can still curl.
Don't want to
Still
bump.
curl.
You don't want to bump off on the high side here.
Just set it. That's right off the line. Right.
Oh,
Wow,
I think
that
you
changes things quite a bit.
I think 2 yellows can go here, and you could still have 3 blues, Mike.
Might even be able to kill all of them. But they're going to play something quiet here.
Get to the inside, back 4.
Yeah,
Get
it
to
might
the
kill them,
inside
I
with
think.
probably hack.
Getting them out into the 8
Need
foot.
that much?
Yeah, exactly.
Because keeping some
I
back in the
prefer
round makes
less
it
weight.
hard for Cooey
Just
to get rid
because
of
of
them.
the curl, or what are you worried about? I want to move these a little bit.
Okay. Are you wanting to nose then?
Just inside nose, I think.
It's going to be,
Inside nose.
That guard's high.
Back 12 is okay.
yeah, I like back line.
I like that.
Back 12.
Yeah.
So this
I'm going to
is
throw
there,
back line.
but
Okay.
Oh, way less.
That looks
it's
like
going to be
a
hard to score
lot
a
of
deuce
ice.
after this.
Draw would be there probably.
We
I
just
can
saw
touch you.
Dustin throw this.
Straight here.
Okay. Yep.
Still looks like max to me.
For back line,
Yeah.
Stay a sliver
I
left.
really like it.
Okay.
Just back line here, Steve. Trying to jiggle things around a little bit.
Maybe they can't see as much as we think. I like the hit, Mike, but
Close.
Could have played some weight at
Whoa!
it.
Whoa! Close!
Whoa. Whoa. Is it still hack? Whoa.
Curl!
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Yep. Curl it. Curl. Curl.
Curl! Curl!
Leave the yellows. Leave the yellows. Leave it. Leave them.
okay, it's going to be hard to get that blue out. Might just guard the situation, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know who's sitting shot. I think yellow's sitting 2 right
Yep.
now.
Yeah, you got to chip it pretty far.
Or you kill that 4. Like kill the yellow one? Yeah, kill the
Georgette Carter is playing lead for Team Cooey right now. Replaced John Morris, who's taken some games off this weekend, and Benny Hebert's playing second.
Yeah. You could put something in here too if you wanted. Just if he gets this in there, it's never leaving. I like you can throw. I'm just seeing you a bit back on those beads. Like I think you're throwing heavy draw. Yeah. Yeah,
So-
back line.
Cooey's referring to BJ's release a little bit, just setting it back a bit. That's why it's tracking so straight, but I don't think he minds it. It's just ice board. That's all.
Yep.
Take a little less
How's
ice.
that look? Benny can hold it.
Like they're taking that for heavy draw
There.
on BJ's throws.
Like they said, Benny can hold it. Just shows you what Benny's able to do with that broom. I imagine what else he could do with that broom, but but sweeping.
He's a master at that.
I don't know why I said
Whoa,
Ryan
Ben,
couldn't
whoa,
hold
Ben.
it,
Whoa. Whoa.
Carter, you mean?
Oh, clean. Whoa, not yet. Yep. Straight. Straight.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, Mike. But can you not?
Like blue shot now though.
But can you not come? Can you not hit the yellow that was just thrown and push it through and maybe clip another one?
Steve, they just threw heavy draw to get it there. I don't know if you can get enough curl in there to get enough of the yellow.
Is this the time you try and get rid of maybe the close-in guard, or then by get rid of you chip it away and roll in?
Steve, this is above my pay grade.
We could
right
probably almost nose that yellow.
here. I can't
With
see an
back
overhead, Steve. I tell you exactly what they
Kind of
got.
I was thinking.
Blame
We
it.
could burn this
Do
one.
you mean to
too.
get on the camera, Mike, and give you a
No,
little
no, no.
I don't know if we need to try
that
this
is
with how high
never
this is.
part
Like
of the
back 12 should
equation.
be.
You're good.
But
Steve,
what does
right
it do
here.
for you? It just
Yeah, they might be
These
able
just
to
sit
pull
here.
back and see the house
Well, yeah,
almost
you're right. You'd
overhead
have
on
to-
a side angle.
if you want to play that, you have to probably play it
Oh.
with very risky, risk touching the
weight.
guard with kind of like board.
Okay, we could also fire this in.
Yeah, look at you,
Fire
Steve.
that
They're
one?
thinking.
Yeah,
You're right,
Zoom
they
out
could-
and you can get a really good picture.
Well, that could be bonanza, hey?
Bonanza.
Bonanza. We already have that one.
Yeah, we do.
No, it isn't.
No,
You can
it's
see enough.
3/4 open.
It's a Johnny
Or that
Moulton.
you're thinking?
So they're thinking if they throw
Well, that might
board
be my
at
savior
that top
later.
yellow,
I would
they might
think
be able
so.
to jiggle them out of the 4-foot and sit 3.
Yeah, I think that yellow rock's hurting you. There's no question. Your
Off
blue on the
side
outside's already
there, but it's no
exposed.
good.
You want to bring that top blue into play if you can.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they can see, but it's not very much, that's for sure.
I wonder from the right side if you could ever
Dallin,
get
if we
that
play
side,
this,
ever get at the blue
I'm going to
one,
miss it if anything on the peel side,
chisel it
right?
into the
Yeah.
yellow.
Might
Mike.
peel it
I
off
just-
or catch the 7,
I
which isn't
wonder if
terrible.
there's any way
Like
to
this
come
sits
around.
open, but they can't do too
It's
much of it.
there. I don't
They
think
could flirt
they
to the
wanna
inside
use
and
it
flip
till
there,
the
but then you just
last
have
one.
And
this.
it could be
Yeah,
bonanza.
because I think then
It could
Cooley
be.
comes like that, right?
Yeah.
So
That's pretty tough to do, but
I mean, if they can get to this right here with board and angle
anything
that
else,
there,
actually.
I don't see anything else
I
either.
might
Other
see
than the
these
double.
goes, and the shooter will
I don't know that we do that
go
yet.
this way.
Okay. Let's give this a good go at her.
the other thing, Mike, you can come into here. That comes straight back and goes even. Oops. This even just goes
Steve,
to
there's
here.
guards in the way,
This one will
bud.
go here. That'll stay.
Steve, there's guards up front.
Yeah, but we can't see them. They don't
I
exist,
have
Mike.
like an
Right here on
inch
the
and a
right
little
side.
bit of that,
I don't know if they get to the
so
net,
I
Steve.
don't
I don't see them, they don't
love
exist.
it.
Exactly.
But
We'll go with that. Maybe double run
do you
to
like
get
it?
to
We can
that.
do it.
This thing
All right.
here,
Well, thank you very much to the camera woman, Fenya, the theater
that's
fine
beautiful.
arts major.
do it.
Beautiful.
Now we'll watch the shot.
I
But
have
that's amazing.
7/8.
Amazing look.
Steve, they're trying your shot.
right
I think we
there.
got to hit it pretty
But they
thick,
are going to run the guard in.
like
that
3/4,
is now
It's
appearing.
closer to like
2/3.
thin 3/4.
Well, let's keep that angle. I kind of like it. We'll miss the throw, but it's going to come so quick that try to see what happens in the house, hey? Great camera shot
I
there.
don't know how this works out for you on this one.
No,
This could work out bad.
I don't think so.
Got a curl.
Okay, we're going to find out.
We're just peeling.
No, just
No,
straight
that's
peeling.
okay.
Did nothing.
Now they expose that blue one that I do think is something that advantageous to him. Let's listen to Cooey, see what he says.
Straight guard the blue. I don't see much for him coming this way.
That rock that we were talking about hitting must be directly behind the center.
Yeah. He's got this. He'll have the same shot, but if
Well,
he never
the
misses,
high
it
yellow
doesn't matter.
guard, Mike, is on this line right here. Oops.
You don't want to give him this.
The The high yellow guard is right on that side of the center line, so the blue is fully
See,
exposed.
the head just
Yeah,
breaks
they're
them
just going to
running.
guard the blue.
They have to
Yeah.
because if not, on blue's next
You think
shot,
that's max?
that comes back.
Okay.
And they'll be sitting 2 with a lone yellow that can be run in, but it's not what you'd want to face. So they're going to guard that. We'll see what happens again. Some great
Yeah,
camera
I
work
mean,
here by our
ideally probably higher than that.
technical team, Mike.
Amazing.
So you're not quite.
Thanks to our
giving-
technical director, Saxby, who's been throwing us some pictures and giving us all this stuff.
You think that's max or that's good?
Wow. Over 1,000 people watching right now. I'm getting nerves.
There's what, an average of 5 people per household, Mike? Is that what we go?
Exactly,
So
that's what I go. I
that's
actually say
5,000.
10.
10,000 people, Mike.
Oh, they have parties.
Easy.
Live
We're
stream
up there.
parties.
Well, they're here to watch the players.
Nice
Let's
good.
listen in
Clean
on
it.
this one.
No, hard done, hard done. Hard done. Line's good.
You need it to sit, Mike. It's starting to overcurl
No,
a bit.
no.
Not bad.
Might overcurled a bit.
It's interesting they're not looking at the yellow hit on the other side, but I guess it's perfectly covered.
Yeah, it's probably buried.
Thought it was out there. Sweep that a little. Sweeper, yeah.
You know what's interesting that we aren't hearing
You're gonna rub.
is
Go here.
what Cooey's
Gonna
next
leave
shot
him
is,
with a
Mike.
little play
'Cause if
that
you
way,
play
but
that blue into the yellow,
I think it's
he's
my own
got
shot,
that
though.
blue over here
Right?
exposed to come in
Probably,
and lie 3.
yeah.
So Cooey's not upset with the situation, I'd say.
I don't know if he can get to that.
don't think I
though,
have to
with-
get my,
with
like,
his
I don't have
yellow
to
in the
work
way.
it in
There's
there.
no
I
way
think
to
I
get
just
to the
let my,
inside,
like,
Steve.
Agreed.
Nice, easy
It
throw.
should be fine.
It should be fine. Like
I
Kevin
actually
curled a
think
fair
it's
bit, actually.
easier to get
Yeah,
to
it did.
there
For the draw.
for the draw, to be honest. Because then Cooey doesn't have a shot
Back
other than
four,
to cap
Jeff.
off.
Yeah, I like this. Yep.
Well, what do I know, Mike?
I don't think so.
Back four. I think.
Tap this in
Honestly, I
there.
think I can screen one in there.
It's going to be hard not to give him
And,
a deuce.
I think it'll curl plenty. I'm actually a little worried about over curl, but back four is the speed. And then
This
you guys can
game
shoot
is
your ass.
not moving very
A little
fast.
heavier over here, not really.
No.
They're not going to
Yeah.
have a lot of time before the next one. Have to make this one, though.
Line's fine.
Well,
Room.
All on its
Close.
own, looks like.
No. Not close. Tons of room.
Don't think you want to hit it thin and roll off.
Just
You
leave it.
don't-
Just leave it. This might chisel this.
Not enough of anything, really, Mike.
No.
Made it harder to
Now
get to
what?
the blue and didn't push the yellow anywhere. Now what?
Now he's going to tap it into the button.
He's got nothing. Like if you just rip that blue.
Are we 2, 3, 4? Like if we feel that out, we like 3? I like that.
That's what I like as well.
Probably gotta try and go there.
Yeah. I think we're happy with that.
Sounds like they're going to rip the blue, and that'll be it.
You hate to play this.
3, sitting 3 yellow.
For a slash to get everything kind of moving.
You know, they would have almost been better to have
Okay.
missed the top blue and played the black yellow one.
Yeah, like straight.
The only I see that he can.
Or he comes off that if he wants to score. No, I don't think he'll ever. You can never get that coming back. The best he can get it is into here.
You know, Mike, I mean, it's not Cooey going to throw it,
Okay,
but,
I'm okay with it.
you know, there's this rock out here,
Good with
right?
it.
And
That can be used to come off later.
it's not
but
really been talked about, but if they pick out this one and roll out, that's the one that can come in.
it's only for
They'd
one,
probably
Steve.
like to leave it for him, though. I think you
Yeah.
will see him draw
Yeah.
down,
Definitely.
try and grab a little bite there. They just threw it. They were 2 millimeters from getting by onto it with extra weight, so
It's only for 1, 2. There's no way to get 2 right now.
Nope.
If you rip this blue, there's no 2.
That's why I liked in his last shot. If he at least come back on that, might have been a slash across, but can't go backwards, Mike. At least not that we know of yet.
Hard beach, hard beach, hard.
Doesn't want to hit this thin. Yeah, yellow's sitting 3 now.
Well, there's a.
Is this one? There's a
Oh,
guard.
this yellow one, does it go, yeah.
What are you talking?
I don't think
Caitlin.
I can get to that.
Nope.
Don't think I can get to that. I'm seeing the same shot, to be quite honest with you. I
agree.
Threw it, like, really, really not great.
I think we'll need a little more because now you're for sure playing to chisel it off this, right? Like there's no way you're getting a nose. So, yeah.
This is against 3.
We had you here. So
Like, what's wrong with the
you know,
straight
yeah,
draw? I guess they
like
feel it
that.
just
Yeah.
won't curl in there. Is that what they
I
feel?
guess so. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it's no way to get to the button.
It's almost a defensive throw to give up one. You know, chisel it off the top yellow, and
If you touch the blue,
this
you
will just go
probably
back
give
to
it one.
here. And they probably are
Probably
going
got
to
to
give up
take
the
off
1.
about 10 feet, hey?
Seems a
5?
bit defensive, but
5
at this
10. I
point,
think I clipped and just went to the back of the house.
It is a way to score, though. If they do get to the nose, it's an
probably have to
easy
take
one.
off 5 feet.
I don't want to say this, Mike, but it comes back to, you know, ripping those guards early.
Wow, the rock positioning. We had that, their second shots there were a little deep when they were playing that little tap, and that's hurt them ever since.
While we wait for this, we do know that it'll be Watling against Zacharias in the provincial final for Manitoba.
Yeah, hard line, hard line.
Uh-oh, they're going early on this.
Whoa. Whoa, then. Close. Whoa. Curl hard.
Looks pretty
Hard,
good here.
Hard, gotta go. Still good.
It's just going to be 1, I believe, Mike.
One. Bit of a pattern.
Well, it's good they can joke about that, you know. Not in the 6th end, so they'll be down 2 dice, but they will have Hammer playing 7 against Team Cooey. Need to find a different way of...
Yeah, you don't want to clog up that center there. You're not leaving yourself any opportunity to get the multiples.
Big thank you to ATB, the sponsor of our ATB Banff Classic. Thank you for all you're doing and your support going straight to the players to make this purse a
Halfway.
nice purse for them for coming here.
Thank you, ATB.
At the Avenir Club in Edmonton, we've got a final with Walker and Scheidegger that'll happen this afternoon. And as someone said in the live stream, that could be, although Kelsey Rock would have something to say about that, as well as a few others, could be the Alberta final up in Grand Prairie in a few weeks, Mike, at which you're doing the ice for.
That is correct. Myself, Roger, Peter Keenan will be up there starting next Monday. I think Monday? No, I'm leaving on the 27th to drive up to Grand Prairie.
Having Hammer not been very successful this game, eh?
Kevin Cooley alluding to there's only been 1 point scored with Hammer this game at a 6 ends.
That is correct. Yeah, the first was a steal of 3. Cooley scored 1 and then stole the next 5.
And right now, if you look at it from a poker hand, I mean, they've got a straight 2 through 6.
That's true. They do. Playing the tick here.
Oh, I think now what we can do is go back to throwing both ends, maybe, of the ice. Great suggestion. We were doing that, of course, because there's so many rocks in play. We wanted to see what was happening. But we will go back to our original setup until we see a need to do that. Thank you very much for reminding us.
No. Benny is run like behind it. Benny can't run it. Okay, not it. Line's fine.
I like the overhead of the 1, Steve. It's kind of a different perspective.
Oh, not in. Great shot.
What's our I think there's a question over there, Steve.
Well, the next broadcast that we're talking about is in Grand Prairie. Will be the Alberta Provincial Men's and Ladies, both happening at the same time. That's simultaneously up in Grand Prairie, and that would be on Curling Alberta's webpage. That's the event that they run. Not sure if that is up yet, but I believe so, because I know some of the players were talking about the triple knockout draw. So
triple knockout for the men's and a pool play for a round robin for the ladies.
That's right. So if you want to go and check on Curling Alberta, and if you don't see it, they always have an opportunity to send them a question or ask them a question. And I'm sure the staff there, great staff, would be willing to let you know the schedule and what's going to happen if you can't find it. Great question.
Oh, room.
Have to make an appearance up there, Steve, but though the fans might not want us.
I don't know. Carter,
Just
get it going.
nobody else will do it.
Keep going, unhook this. Hard.
No, we're looking forward to the event. It's going to be some great curling up there, too. I mean, Alberta's blessed with so many great teams. So, of course, Cooley will be the favorite on the men's side. And like you said, we have 3 top 10 teams up there in the ladies between Scheidegger, Rock, and Walker.
But like we've seen in Ontario, Mike, I mean, Holman's battling back through here, trying to get to the finals and has had some great success. Won 2 of those need-to-win games and is leading in the third. And but, you know, like we've seen in Manitoba with Fleury, I mean, it's no guarantee. There's lots of great teams that we just don't know about yet or who've come together.
Welded to it.
No, you're right.
You got it.
And there's a lot more pressure on the teams that are expected to perform. I think we saw that a bit at the Olympics on the ladies' side, especially in the playdowns or the trials, sorry.
You're right.
It's easy to say they don't need to put it on them, but it's expectation and a lot of pressure. Someone did make a comment about the music. We'll just let you know that the players were asked. The players like it. That's why we've left it on. So it's not not without player consultation.
Back
Mike.
4.
No,
Weight's
exactly.
good. Back 4.
And all our mixed doubles championships, we play the music.
Well, I know when we ran a mixed doubles event in Okotoks, they requested us to put the music on out there as well. Probably because they do it here at the Qualico.
Trend setting, Mike, trend setting. Yeah. One more thing to put in the libis.
Good throw.
Trend setting.
It's not what he... I don't know. That was a good throw. It's a good weight.
A little disappointed we're not going to see the Sunset Glow pants today.
No, you're right. You're right. They were great. They kind of brightened the place up. Not that these lights don't, Mike. These new energy-efficient lights that were recently installed here. And that's this glow you see overhead on the ice. Makes everything shiny. Let's listen in.
You guys don't sound as good today.
Well, we got some sleep last night.
Hey, John.
Yeah, well, you don't want to. I mean, this is not that. Like, if you're playing this, it's just like a just normal weight shot. Well, your only other shot is to kind of freeze here or there.
Well, we're lucky to be joined by, what are we
right,
calling you this weekend, the 5th? Or
I don't know
Mr.
if you're
John
lucky,
Moore?
but you're stuck with me.
Thanks for joining us, John.
Yeah, my pleasure.
What have you seen so far by your team out here?
Well, I missed the first few ends. I was
Half
out
rock
having
with
a nice
normal.
brunch in Banff.
Smart guy.
But I got a little worried when they got down 3-0 on the scoreboard. But looks like they're
they battled back.
coming back strong
half
here
even.
and keeping some pressure on.
So what's going on with you this weekend? How come you're not playing every game?
I had a little bit of an injury I've been dealing with this year, and we have mixed doubles trials starting just over a week from now. So just want to make sure I'm real fresh for that. And and we had more importantly, Benny thinks he's the best hitter in the league. So and he always wants to throw the heat in practice. So finally we're like, Benny, We're gonna stop hiding you at lead.
I think play it the same way. If you hit,
It's the first time I've seen him. That's the first time I've seen him get nervous all year.
I believe it. I believe it. He's not as chatty out there either playing second. I
No.
don't
like it.
Same.
But no, it's been
Mid-more
Carter's a
speed,
good
maybe.
friend with all of us. He played with Kevin Cooey for
A couple feet ahead.
many years, and
World class player you're bringing in there.
it's funny, he hadn't thrown in about 3 or 4 years until like first game here.
Yeah.
But he's a great guy to have just around, and so it's been great. It's been a great weekend to kind of have a light skate and support a good local event, and a bunch of other great teams are here that are friends of ours. So it's just been nice to have a fun event, especially right after the
Weight's
trials,
good. Back 8.
which is so intense. And
Yeah, that was a little disappointing for your team, I'm sure, big time. But you got another chance in a week, like you said here.
You bet. And you know what? Kudos to that Gushu team. They were probably the most consistent and best team in Canada, at least this season. And I don't remember Brad really missing a shot at the trials. So I think they give our country a real good shot at getting a good medal at the Olympics and hopefully gold.
Good try.
So the ice looks good out here this weekend as usual. They
You
do a
bet.
great job here at Banff.
Yeah, the speed's been fantastic. The games I've played,
That
and
in pretty good.
I think all the teams have been happy with it. So
Strong field. Really
Yeah.
strong field.
yeah, it was great to see.
Well,
I think
mean,
that obviously
never
having
wanna- I don't know.
a good tour event anywhere,
I
but
mean, my first
especially having it in Banff,
Drew there.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Destination.
You bet, because we've been to small town everywhere a lot of the times, and sometimes it's nice to go to a bit more of a setting that's it's fun to
The
go
only way
to.
you
So
can
you're
do it,
right.
so.
it's an easy sell.
Absolutely.
How
So what do
you-
we got going on here?
It looks like we're one buried. Yellow's one buried there, in pretty good situation. And
Yeah, but then we're
I'll tell you one thing from watching this game. It's a good thing there's no time clocks on these fellas.
Oh.
Holy smokes.
We were saying the same thing. There's going to be basically stretch again. You'll be back on the ice here at 1:30.
We're not very fast, but then this team is slower than us, I think. So
Who would have thought?
So there's been, lots of good discussion, I guess. But no, it looks
Yeah.
like,
A lot of rocks in play.
yeah, we want to, Yellow being up 2
If I
here.
was him, I'd be wanting us to.
Probably want to, worst case, you give him a
Never- you
deuce.
can never
You're
do
tied
anything
coming home
just
with.
one.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I don't think we've seen Carter throw any
know the
kicks yet
spot?
this weekend, so that would be interesting.
Well, and Carter was a second most of his career, so he
Yeah.
probably didn't get a chance to practice
No,
too much.
I can guarantee you he hasn't practiced a tick shot.
Oh, God. Well, you never know the way it's going. You might steal another one here.
Yeah, we'll see. It looks decent here, but still lots of rocks to come.
So you'll be heading to the doubles championship and then flying right into Grand Prairie from there?
Yeah. It looks like I guess the women's and men's provincials are together.
Top 8 fight the 4.
So
Line.
it's going to be a bit of a longer provincial in
Line's
Grand
good.
Prairie. So I told the boys I'll be there for
Line's good.
game 1, ready to go, but
Ready
I
to go.
probably won't be there for any of the practices or anything because I'll be.
You'll be winning
Okay.
the
Oh,
doubles
line's good, looks
championship on
late.
your way back to the
Hard.
Olympics.
Yeah,
Keep
we're
going.
excited about. There's a great field for that, and
Uh,
it'll be a real tough
can you
tough
round?
grind, I'm
Can
sure.
you-
But
can you round?
yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Playing with Rachel.
Do you have a backup plan if
Okay.
Rachel? Oh, I guess no.
No,
Rachel's-
she's
she'll be there.
She's pot committed. Actually, she's really been keen ever since the trials ended. We've been talking lots, and she's quite keen on this. It's nice to see. I think, and I've always enjoyed playing with Rachel. We've played together probably for 5 or 6 years now.
Oh wow.
And
Well, I know you're defending champs of the Qualico. You won this year.
Yeah.
in doubles.
yeah, that was our first time we'd played together in 2 years because of COVID,
COVID,
canceled a few things. So, how have you enjoyed the commentating?
Well, we got a little giddy yesterday in the last game. Four games in one day. That's a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was the rum and eggnogs that were flowing. That's why you guys were getting.
We did have a couple drinks here, but Steve likes to keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
When we do it in Okotoks, we're doing sociables on the
There you go. Yeah.
on the live stream. So
Well, you
it's
got to keep
different.
it interesting.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. No, it's been good. We like to be part of it, and Steve's a good friend. I like to help him out and come up, and he started all this live stream, so I feel like I owe him.
Yeah, well, you've been doing lots of it down in Okotoks
Oh,
now
we
for
do.
your events too now, eh?
Yeah, we've had 7 events already before this fall, so it's
Ooh.
been extremely busy.
Yeah, that's some tough sledding, but you got a great group of volunteers there. it
Yeah,
looks
we're
like, eh?
lucky. We're lucky down there for sure.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep this kind of Alberta
these
tour going, eh?
Yeah, keep these events going. It'd be great. Keep building.
Like this guy.
We got Steve had to fly his family in from Finland and Victoria to come and help him run the cameras. Couldn't find.
Oh yeah, right in from Helsinki.
Yeah, exactly. So they're just going to replace the center guard here.
I think so. They're in a good situation, and it looks like yellow shot there.
There's no angles to really get back at Shot Rock right now.
No.
Easy. Line's good. Line's good.
Oh, this is close to home for
Curl,
you
curl
here in
that.
Banff.
Yeah, it's been nice. I had my son out yesterday, and
Keep it going, guys.
We had some people noticing that in the background.
yeah, I had Jack there. It's tough though. He wants to come curl.
Does he?
And I'm like, well, we can't really get you out on the ice yet, there, big fella. So no, he's coming with Papa again for the
final. You're gonna
for the final if we're in it, and
if you make it, you're getting back in there.
yeah, I'm gonna
Nice.
play the final. That was our plan today. So we decided that after a few rounds of cards. That was about a midnight decision last night. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Carter looked a little sharper than I did, so I said, you get the 10 a.m. game, and if we win, I'll take the 2 p.m. game.
Nice. Well, you don't want to tire Carter out.
No.
I mean, it's like you said, he hasn't played much.
No, he says the sweeping's what's the hardest. When you haven't played for 3-4 years, it's those muscles you haven't used. He doesn't use those same muscles farming up in Grand Prairie, so.
What does Dice have here? Maybe we'll listen in for a second here, Steve.
This double.
Withdrawal? I think the play is the peel, Dallin.
Yeah, it's pretty lost-ish. Okay. Okay.
Is that all? Do you have it?
No, you're right. I don't have that outside one.
Just doesn't do anything good for us, I don't think.
That guard just got over the hog line.
That was a squeaker.
Well,
it opens the center, but then. Yeah. Okay. Actually, it'll give us an option. Yeah.
Does it? Do you want me to hit
we'll
it
have both
thin
ways.
enough that it springs over top, or do you want me to hit as much as possible and try to move the 1-4 combo?
I don't think that changes anything. I think
It does for sure.
I think like a third.
If we hit
rock
it
is what
thin, this goes over. But I think if we hit as thick as we can, I think we might even get to do that. Which
I didn't even
isn't
know
great,
Dallin
but
Myers was
Good if
curling
we touch
anymore
the one
until
on the
this
way by and
spiel.
push the
Well,
four,
they
that's
must have a
awesome.
five-person
Okay.
team, we're guessing, because their skip
I don't think.
is actually not here this weekend.
He's the mixed doubles guy, right? The other
Yeah.
days.
No, Kirk Myers is
Yeah.
the mixed doubles guy, his brother.
Yeah, but I thought
Well, you might be right.
the
Down
name's
there.
under Dace though, right?
Thinner's
Yeah, it's called Dice.
Dice, okay.
Steve calls it Diaz all
Okay.
weekend. He hasn't fixed that yet. but
Oh, so there's
actually
sparing.
Dice.
There's a spare for that.
It
skip.
must be,
Okay.
yeah.
Pretty good weekend for a spare skip.
Not bad.
Clean.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Hard.
What's that?
Hard.
Oh, Ryan Dice, that's their skip. He's at home watching the live stream.
Yeah,
right
he's Ryan Dice. I'm pretty sure plays mixed doubles with Sherry Juiced.
now. There you go. That's
And
right.
So maybe he's resting up for mixed doubles too.
It's a pretty awkward slide.
It's a good question.
He's watching it. Maybe he can let us
Can
know
he
why he's
answer
not
that?
here. And then the next question we'll
Needed
ask him
that
is
thinner.
we'll ask him if he thinks his
Get a little more
skipping
spring.
job's in
Still
jeopardy
at top.
after this team with the semifinal.
There could be
showing
some
here.
changes.
I think it might have been
Could be
just
some
going there
changes
regardless.
I don't think so.
No, thinner would have.
I think thinner springs it quite a bit more. Because it was a fraction higher than that other
kill
guard.
that
So we
blue that
got a
was
bit
in there?
out.
They did, yeah. I don't
man.
think that was
That wasn't the
the
call.
result they were hoping for.
So he's worried that if he can get low on that, maybe there's a triple to score too. That's why they're thinking about hitting the blue.
I think that really I can try to tell us straight here. What the heck do I do here?
There you go.
I think they're worried. I just draw right here. I think if they're worried if they go here, that they might be a double or triple to lie frozen on the shot rock. So
Okay.
they might hit this one, or they can freeze right to the nose of that one. Oh,
Do a little circle with your finger.
yeah. If they there we go.
Hey, look at that.
My fingers are too fat. I got sausage links here, so so that's my attempt.
I agree.
We're moving up in the world.
Grade
of
3
Illustrator.
graphics right there.
It's much better than ours.
Because otherwise you just mix it through the hole, risk-free.
So they're going to play the hit here, try and roll in.
No, I guess a little in time.
Probably safe bet.
Yeah. Well, like you said, if they give up,
Okay.
one's not terrible.
Okay, here's the scoop. It
Then
looks
we
like they
have
got a
to
five-man team.
There you go.
And Dallin's
Oh, he's hitting it.
subs. And yes, he's in jeopardy. You betcha. So big shot here. If they can roll into the forefoot here, would be a real nice result. But looks like they're just nosing.
Directly on the nose.
It is to back here, hey?
Yeah, I was a little surprised at that. I think if,
Maybe a smidge on the.
well, I guess if they tap
Hit on
this,
the high side?
you know, it might be tough to
Guess you can
remove
have-
if they just tap it back forward. But
No, probably right on the nose.
we'll see.
If
Still a
even
good
anything,
situation
well,
for yellow,
push
no
it.
matter which way you
Yeah,
Well,
sitting
look at
four.
it.
Sitting four is
You're
probably
going to end
the
up here.
Yeah.
good options here. Odds of giving up 2 here slim.
That's still pickable.
Yeah.
Quite pickable.
And if you give up
quite
1, then you get the hammer coming home up 1.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty tough to do.
But we can see why this
Feel like
game
we
is
get
taking
play on
3 hours to play 8 ends.
Yeah, this might be.
I think
This
that's
might have
all we really
motivated
got.
Steve to
Dead
Put
free.
time
get
clocks
some
Yeah.
time
on.
clocks here next year.
Or tap this.
At least get the yellow cards back, eh?
Oh.
There'd be a few yellow cards in
You're
this
right.
game.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure.
I'd
Well, I
like
was-
you to see. I'd like
You
to
have to
watch
get
you
that
do
with
that. Go
juice.
put a yellow card out there. See.
Going for 1 still.
Yeah.
I like
Langer was hoping you'd bring back the yellow cards. He was telling me after the mixed doubles. I was watching one of the ends last night. We were just playing cards in the room,
What
and
kind
it
of weight?
was like,
Back 8?
I think it was the second last or last end.
pushing
back
this.
8. It's back 8.
Flash and oh my goodness. Talking to Carla Cooey said she fell asleep during the end, and then I'm sure it took over 30 minutes for one end. So
Yeah, this there's a lot of conversation out here for Team Dice.
maybe
Yeah, just
everyone's
the other
just in
shot,
holiday
that's it.
mode, you know, moving a little slower. So it looks like they're just going to freeze tap this. You think there
I,
might?
I think that's the plan. I think they're just going to tap it to the back 4 and maybe sit shot. I think they have to sit shot after this, John.
Yeah.
It's mandatory. If they don't sit shot after this, you'll probably just see Cooey guard and steal another one.
Hit it again. Yep, go. Lines Really gotta fine, go. need the
It's
weight.
not heavy.
Really gotta go.
Looks like
You
it's
gotta
good.
bump this. Yeah, gotta go. Gotta bump it. Go, go, go. Hard, guys, really hard. Gotta bump it.
Line's
Go. Hard. Hard, guys, hard, 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 hard. Get it here.
Well, it might sit
Might
second.
sit second. Let's see.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
Now that's they're losing some heat.
I don't even know if they're not sitting
even in the
second. I
area
don't
code.
think you
Sorry,
can
boys.
even
Good
score.
scrub.
No. Where's the overhead? How do you get that one?
Well, we put Fenya on the camera over there because Steve did it day 1 and he just was horrible. So we had to switch him out.
Stick to what he's good at, eh?
Exactly.
Tough one.
Good Lord.
Use a slightly heavier spot.
I don't know what they have here. There you go.
All right. So yeah, 2 yellows line 2 there. And they can't hit that blue because it's overburied.
Man, you could probably throw this in the boards.
You probably, yeah,
don't
you're
have
probably
any.
pretty safe. He's just got that hit and roll from that outside one.
For one.
Draw that
Not
up,
for
Steve.
2.
There we go.
I don't think that's what he's talking about, Steve. We're
No,
talking
the
about
other
the
one.
other one
How
on
would
the
you
edge of the
ever-
eight.
He's got the hit and roll to the button.
With
It's
what
the only
turn?
way to score or draw the button. I think you almost play that
How do you
yourself.
count everything else?
The score's 1.
Yeah, or you can tap. You could do the double
I
tap.
don't think it is. I think if you even nose
But
that
I
blue
think,
or wiggle a bit, I think they're still out counting.
They're going to play it. They're going to take it away from
Could be
him.
wrong.
Yeah, they might just be peeling this out. I'm not sure, but I think he still has that tough draw at the out turn. J-Mo. Thanks. That's Steve Young. He's really having a good time here. How about wanting a couple Christmas trees in there?
Yeah. Steve. See, this is why we took him off the camera. Okay, he gets a little excited.
I guess you maybe run this guard.
Oh, he's just drawing here.
Yeah. I guess. it's
Garden.
Interesting.
I don't know what he thinks he sees over there.
Yeah, they're just guarding, I guess.
There you go.
Oh, he's guarding his blue here. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess
Maybe
they
he thought
did.
he
I
could
guess they had the
intern
intern tap. Yeah.
Well, guess what? He doesn't have it now.
We'll draw it.
No, he's gonna have to either make that hit and roll or the The wide out turn draw.
Or hit and roll.
Nothing there, hey? What's easier, that
I'd probably say that.
or this?
Now we have the whole Young family here now.
I'd probably say draw.
Okay, let's do her.
We've thrown this before.
Yep.
Throwing the drop.
Yeah, I think we gave you middle 12 that time. You were drawing here.
Allen's a former
So
lead
still
for
close
Team
line.
Laycock back in the
Yeah,
day,
you're
so
right.
that's
So
probably
middle
his
12 's
strength.
good.
Throwing
That was,
draws.
I got a 14-8 on your last one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, side pin. There's about a foot you can kind of work through in there.
So he's got about a foot of space, he says. There.
What's that? Yeah, oh, it is? Okay.
Looking for probably 14 and a half here, John.
Yeah, it seemed like
Yeah, okay.
in the games we played so far, the draw weight's
Right.
right
You're not
around
into that
14 and a
center.
half in good spots. So the quickest is the draw of the button. It gets up to about 15, and then after that, it kind of settles down to about 14 and a half for most of the rest of the game.
Yeah, we've noticed it's been pretty good sweeping ice. You could sweep almost a 15 there if you really went hard.
Line's close.
I got a little heavy.
Only if you need to. Wait only.
You're in a heavy track.
Yeah, it might be a little.
Wait
heavier
only.
out
You're in a
here.
heavy track.
Way out there.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Okay.
14-3. I just got farther.
Got
out
in
there.
a slightly
2, yeah.
heavier track. Yeah.
Is it two?
Well,
It's 2.
Yeah.
You good?
Good.
All right. Good game, guys.
well, there you go.
Good
Team
game.
Dice scored 3 in the first end, and then
Yeah.
Cooey didn't let him score again.
I better get stretching.
You better get ready to go. Thanks for joining us, John. Good
Anytime,
luck in the
guys.
final.
You betcha. Thanks for hosting the event, eh?
Well, there we go. Special treat to get Johnny Moe. He came in and we grabbed him right over, and as a great ambassador for the game that he is, he jumped right on the mic and shared some, as someone said, some secrets of the team, Mike, and great chance for you to get in and commentate with him. We got his first telecast, and we took a photo of that. So, yeah, well, Dice played very, very well. They were in this game. They just could never, with Hammer, overcome the centerline strategy that Team Cooey put in play.
No, exactly. We saw Dice get up early, and then it was all Cooey the rest of the game. So we are in for one heck of a final, Steve. Team Epping against Team Cooey. Probably the way we would have drew it up at the start of the weekend. And I suspect that's what the fans want to watch.
Couldn't find her today.
Yeah, so at 2 o'clock sharp, we are going to have Team Epping against Team Cooey. This is a redo of the A qualifier that we enjoyed on Saturday. So don't go anywhere or go somewhere and come back. We will have that live stream, the only game right here on Sheet 3 at 2 o'clock. So we look forward to having you back with us. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you to Brian, to Jim, and to Marty for getting us some great ice. Thanks to Saxby and Fenya for the great camera and technical work. And Mike, thank you to you for being here
Well, thanks,
and doing
Steve.
some great commentary and bringing some great joy here to our live stream.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. We're looking forward to the final.
See you all in an hour and a half.